let's get that going. Let's write things up here. So, let's see. Blue 4 seems to be attacking 3 up 4 sectors. Alright. Well, Op 4 has BRDM, 2 BTR-17s, 3 Dishka UACs. Okay. 2 BTR-80s and 3. Now that is an interesting breakdown. Alright, lowering the music slightly. Getting everything sorted here, ready to go. And Dream should be here with us as well. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my sync up slightly. There we go. All right. Just because I had to redo audio settings because last night my whole audio setup just decided to go. You know, everything in Murphy's Law is just taking its dear sweet time to at least murk the hell out of me. You know, actually, I know why that sound level is higher. It's because... Oh, no, it isn't. Okay. Well, I can lower it slightly there as well. I just want that to be a bit of an afterthought in the background. Dream just muted himself. Okay, so we'll see how things go. I don't see him in the server yet. There he is. Okay. Here, let me type to him. All right, cool. I think everything... Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, once we push through, we'll go ahead and place the bet. We're going to have a full house tonight. So let me go ahead and put that down. The full house number, 124, is that magic number. We have a full house, yep, 122 in the channel downstairs, and our channel has 2 for the 2 casters. So we'll see how things go. In this lovely event. Now, just as always, a quick disclaimer, I don't run this event. I am merely here to spectate and showcase it. I just like watching people kill each other, which, actually, saying that out loud, I don't think is a really good thing. So let me put it like this. I enjoy watching Arma 3 PvP. That's a better way to word it, right? All right. I love all of that. That's great. Just reading what they're writing in chat, the mix of people screwing with me and saying, who am I? I love it. Absolutely love it. Liru, your uncle is here. Andy. I do have an uncle named Andy, though. That's kind of fucked up. Anyway. My God. All right, we're going to put the prediction up in a second. You know, we'll do it now. 1 second. Let me put it up just so we can have that going. I'll put it for 20 minutes. That should make everything go fine. So this is round 1. EU, Blue 4 is attacking, Op 4 is defending. Let's go ahead and put that down. Yep, that should be good. And we'll set that for a good 20 minutes. All right. Oh, where will you be when T-Far strikes? 1 second, let me disable that plugin. And we'll be A-okay. All right, cool. That's everything set up. So, of course, our map glitched out. Sometimes that happens. I just don't know how things are going to work here. But, yeah. Yada-da. We'll go over everything as we're setting up today. But anyway, today we've got the EU branch and then the NA branch. And then we're going to be doing some special stuff on Day Z. I will put on the audio snippets. You guys can mess with me. As I have a little event going on, I am going to pretend to be the CEO of Pickles Incorporated. And if people bring me pickles, they get stuff. But if I die, the event ends. And of course, you guys can mess with me because I'm going to be schizophrenic. And I'm also trying to look into more dedicated DayZ streams. Simply because I've been busy and I want to set that up, maybe even go to a few other communities. But we'll see. I've been debating doing RP stuff as well. But I mean, there's just so much I have to do, so little time to do it, and, you know, this month is really tough because of IRL stuff as well. I got Greek Easter, I got some friends' birthday parties, a wedding that is going to be in a few months I have to start prepping for, just, you know, a lot of stuff. Oh, and we got some patio furniture today, so I have to get that set up, and Bloodwind made burgers yesterday, so I had to clean the kitchen and vacuum today, and, you know, just what a mess. But anyway, as always, if you want to see everyone's POV, feel free to look in the multi-tab. And you'll be able to see everyone streaming today. But otherwise, thank you for dropping by. We'll be doing this stream for at least the next, I want to say, 3.5 hours. Usually that's about how long an FNF branch goes. But anyway, here we are. Okay, cool. That disappeared. Dream, my friend, are you there? Oh, it still has my push to talk set to the other key. How are you doing, Dream?
I just woke up.
All right. Give me 1 second. I have to switch the setting. All right, cool. All right, so do you want to read the brief for stream?
Yeah, I shall.
Go ahead.
As a goat.
As a goat?
There is a goat in front of the
Ah, I see.
thingy.
Excellent. Well, I'm
Sorry.
glad we can have some representation for all
I thought
goat kind.
I thought I'd just give you some content while I read this out.
I appreciate it.
Okay, well, I actually haven't swapped my game capture back to Armor 3, so my stream can see it's a black-green, but, you know, I'm going to quickly read this out and then...
I can read it if you want to set up.
No, it's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
Disputes over the River God, okay, I tried to go deep there, but it didn't work.
All right.
Disputes along the River Lum lead British troops to engage with Russian forces in the town of Chernogorsk. With the British troops aiming to capture key parts of the town. Area of operations. Bridges have been added to allow for variety to Blue 4 attack. Mission rules. Please do not swim during safe stop.
All right. Game mode is going to be add sector. 3 sectors under Op 4 control. As long as Op 4 has a person in the sector, person being an infantryman, then that sector can't be taken by Blue 4 until that single remaining infantryman or multiple are either killed or knocked unconscious. If they're on statics or in vehicles, it doesn't count. I'm noticing a slight bit of desync on the server, but I think that's just because we have a lot of people connecting, losing connection, and reconnecting. So usually with 100+ players on the server, this is what tends to happen. But it's also just, yeah, no, it looks fine. Just a little choppy right now, but it will stabilize when the mission officially begins. Otherwise, going over the game mode there, 650 meters of render distance. I see nothing entered for magnified optics, which usually means there isn't any. I'm not seeing any PSO scopes on the AKs. Defender field points are going to be 125. That's the default for FNF and the no NVGs, because obviously this is a day map. Mat settings, so for Blue 4, they have 2 AT rounds and 1 HE round. Op 4 also has 2 AT rounds and 1 HE round per player, meaning it's both the AT guy and the AT assistant per fire team, so every squad has 1 AT guy and 1 assistant, so that's, you know, just times by 4, so 8 AT rounds and 4 HE rounds per squad. Now, let's go over Op 4 first, since we spawned over here. We're going to be using the 1980s Russian kits, so this is the Cold War stuff. We have, quick in the breakdown, platoon lead, platoon sergeant, squad leaders, team leaders, auto riflemen assistants, grenadiers, grenadier info red, or I just call it info red because VIR, because that's what I normally say, but these guys have a Hunt IR monitor, and some Grenadier rounds that, when fired up in the air, turn into little cameras with parachutes, and they can connect to those cameras and look at them with regular or night vision. Great scouting elements also to get your bearings of where you are compared to the enemy. Otherwise, machine gunner assistant, combat engineer, the guys that can throw explosives or plant mines, light anti-tank, medium anti-tank 1 and medium anti-tank 2 and their assistants, recon infantry, part of X-ray, recon infantry sniper, the guy scout, excuse me, wait. Yeah, the scouts that get the suppressed guns, your designated marksman, which, according to Op4, that looks like an SVD of some sorts. And then you have the sniper, which I believe is going to get a Mosin. And then crew leads, crewmen, pilots, medics, and then the base kits. Loadout's going to be a mix of, actually, no, just AK-74s and the AKS carbine version of the AK-74. I'd imagine the Grenadier weapon's going to be the GP-25. Support weapons, light machine gunner's going to get the RPK, medium machine gunner, the PKM. LAC is going to get the RPG-26. Matt, we already saw, it's going to be RPGs. Recon, as I predicted, is going to get the sniper Mosin. With a rail to put probably an MOS scope on it. 2 suppressed shooters either get the choice of 20-round AS Vals or 45-round AKSs with those, long stick banana mags. And then, oh my goodness, Dream, the age-old question for crew and aviation. They get the choice of either an AKS or the dreaded AKS.
Oh my god.
It's a tough strat. Like, every single time we see this, like, some of the closest matches we've seen have come down to this decision by crew and aviation forces to see which weapon they choose. I mean, it's pretty tough. It's very tough, if you ask me. Otherwise, crew served weapons. Op4 actually is going to get a mortar. We see plus and then 3 symbols, which means they have HE, smoke, and illumination. I didn't see anything in the roster about that, so surprise mortar. Awesome. So Op4 gets that nice little defensive weapon. But otherwise, they get 9 transport UAZs, 3 Dishka UAZs, 2 BTR-70s, and a BRDM. BTR-70s and the BRDMs get both KPTV, 50-round, 14.5 millimeter machine gun, like heavy machine gun at that point, and then a PKT, which is a 250-round coax. But, I mean, 250 rounds of suppressing fire, that is quite a bit. Otherwise, that should be it for the moment. Let's go ahead and quickly go over the roster. We have Severe commanding. I see. Yes, they are. All right, but Severe
is being used as a desk.
Hacker man, I'm in. All right, well, we got that going.
He makes a video.
I know, just right on my GOAT drive. But anyway, Severe is the leader of AFI. AFI does some large-scale PvP events as well. He's a pretty great guy, speaking as knowing him personally. So I'll be curious to see what he comes up with. I believe AFI is having an event tomorrow as well, so this should be some good practice for him.
I think I'm going to that.
Nice, good luck, man. Olaf leading X-Ray, Spike RP being the X-Ray medic, Lolo being the sniper with that M38, Mosin. Revanche, I believe, is the 2IC. Sam going with an AS Val, Green Thumb going with the 45-round AKSs. All right, Oddball leading Alpha here. He's got members of the 187th, which I believe is a new group. So Circles, Finn, Wilkie, Maz, Sitter, and Santo. Maz, I guess, playing with these guys as a fill-in. Lurch leading Alpha 2 with Seismo, Tudirot, Blam, Sven, and Jack. Azariah leading Bravo HQ. Scandi Recon guys, and it looks like they are coming in force today. We got Malin, Iander, Yanni, Whiplash, Reaper, Cindy. Haven't seen that name before. Nemesis, Nafs, Cullis, Nim, Cats, and Dobbs. Real quick, Cindy's right next to Nemesis. I hope Nemesis isn't cheating on Yanni's mom with this new Cindy fella, but I wouldn't be surprised knowing the player that Nem is. Now, even more surprising, we have Papega Pirates with Scandi Recon on a defense mission.
Is that surprising?
In a town.
Is that surprising? Like, in any way, shape, or form?
I mean,
is that?
Usually if they're both on the attacking side and we have a CQC environment, then it's very favored on the attacker faction. Defenders, though, not so much, but then again, it's still a town AO, so it's a little less of an advantage, I would say, but having the two best communities.
I think the advantage comes with the town.
Yeah, we'll see who's on the attacking faction, but usually when you see Scandi and Papega together, in any type of CQC environment, attacking or defending, they usually perform a lot better than everyone else. So I'll be curious to see how things go. Yeah.
In recent times, when we've seen them team together, they actually end up losing.
Yeah, but that is because they've been on AOs which are really open. And like any other team, they just get caught in really bad positions and mowed down. Because if you have to just defend open fields, then it doesn't matter how good the enemy community is, they will still get cut down. In fact, I would say Pepega, even though they are one of the best communities, I would say when they attack an open AO, they perform worse because they're usually really aggressive, but that aggressiveness gets them killed because they all just run through an open field and just get torn the fuck apart on a good defensive line. But I mean, every community does that, but I feel like Pepega is just more susceptible to that because of their aggression. But this AO is not that because it's Chernogorsk. But anyway, continuing on, we got Kane, Legal Action, Flux, Arma Jesus, Novix, Baronson, Kakir, and Guy Fieri. I mean, that's the top four. Guy Fieri, Arma Jesus, Legal, and Kane right there. Good God. We got Charlie 2 being led by Jonathan with Amber the Stars, Omega Fred, and Offie. Delta HQ being led by Mashador with Yod, Despo, Timex, Steve, Vexen, and Ace. And you got Dingo and G-Legs taking one of the BTRs, and Side and Coda from Pepega taking the other. Interesting. Let's go ahead and look over at Blue 4 here. Blue 4's uniforms are going to be the 1980s British Paras Cold War kits. Because they're from the 80s. So they got the FNFAL and the Colt Carbine. Light machine gun's going to be the Bren with an FN mag as the medium machine gun, M72 Laws. The light anti-tank sniper gets the bolt action M24 with Recon getting choice of an M3A1 or an M14. 20 rounds of 7.62 by 51 suppressed, or I think 45 ACP suppressed, 30 rounds of that. Very short range, but I mean, in Chernogorsk, that could be a good choice. And then Aviation getting a choice of the Sterling or the Colt Carbine. One thing I want to quickly look over at Blue for is, what do they have for their marksman? So I'm going to quickly look at that, because normally with the newer kit breakdowns, we're able to see what the marksman holds, but because we have the older one where we just see the uniforms, we're not able to tell. I believe last time it was a scoped FAL, but I could be wrong. I'm trying to find this marksman here. But the reason they have Colt Carbines is so they can have 203 systems tied to it for squad leaders and whatnot. I'm actually not seeing any marksman kits here.
Lolo's trying to run over the goat.
Of course he is. So I would assume it's either no, I would think it's probably a scoped Mark 14. Yeah. So it's actually the DMR version of the Mark 14 Patriot has one. He is part of Alpha 1. So 20 rounds of that compared to the 10 rounds of the SVD, and I think the scope is slightly better on the Mark 14 in terms of range. Blue 4 have the marksman advantage there, but when you're comparing 20-round semi-automatic FNFALs versus the 30-round AKs that can fire fully automatic, usually in these types of fights between Op 4 and Blue 4, the Russian Op 4 usually have the advantage over Blue 4's British forces. So, I mean, fully automatic weaponry, some of the really powerful sides, a vast AO, which we'll get into, but I mean, that's mostly covering Chernogorsk here. That's kind of favoring Op 4 right now.
Stealing the Dishcom truck.
What do you mean the goat is stealing the Dishcom truck? I see.
He has plans.
He's gonna hijack there. Interesting. Otherwise, looking over the rest of the mission, because we only have 4 minutes remaining, I'm gonna go really quick over the rest of this stuff. Going back to Blue 4 here. Nothing in CSW. So no crew serve weapons there. They got 2 Mutt Jeeps, 2 M2 Humvees, 4 unarmed Humvees. The Warrior IFV, which, okay, so the rescripted weaponry is showing. They're only giving it 200 rounds of...
Wait, what's this?
It's gonna be useless again.
Wait, what's this?
So, they always rescript the autocannons out.
10.
Yeah, but they are only giving it 2 boxes of 100 rounds for M2.
Why do they keep doing this?
And then that's less ammo than the freaking UAZ techies. Like, good God. And then 400 rounds of 7.62 for a PKT.
They offset it with the UH-60M having possibly something.
Yeah, it's unarmed though.
Just doesn't.
I mean, they got parachutes in the back, but they got a 113. The 113, by comparison, has 1,500 rounds of M2 12.7, whereas the freaking Warrior only has 200. I mean, what?
Oh, okay. I see why the helicopter might be in a bit of a better spot. You've actually got Stark in the back of it. He's one of the co-pilots. So yep. I imagine they could go for a drop plan.
No, what they're gonna do is they're gonna have him shoot from inside the helicopter out the window.
No.
That's what Stark does. No, I'm calling it right now. They're gonna literally fly it around. He's gonna go full auto with that Colt carbine and just fire at everything he sees. I'm calling that right now. He's going to get a kill. It's going to be dumb.
No,
he's going to get a kill. At least one kill. And then 3 MTVR transport trucks. So
in the new list of names I can't believe they allowed in, it's abusive uncle and... I don't know what the and is.
It's Andy. So what's funny is I do have an uncle named Andy, and he said, hey, Liru. I'm like, no, don't do that. That's mean. But that's okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and look over the roster for Blue 4 real quick since we have 2 minutes remaining. We got Final Duster, T15 Bay. He's fake Bay, as I like to say. He is going to be Platoon HQ lead. He's got Holton as his 2IC. Korvac is leading X-Ray. Arcane is going to be the sniper rifle. I can't tell. I think Lorenzo's the 2IC. Chaos is one of the suppressed shooters. He's picked the Mark 14. Falcon, also a suppressed shooter. Can't tell what his weapon is. We'll check later. And then we have Mimi, who is going to be either, I think, the 2IC since he has the Colt Carbine. Norris leading Alpha HQ with Sholand as the 2IC. Broken's dead.
Broken's dead.
Broken is... Okay, no, there's a second Broken. I was about to say, we still have 1 minute left, but he's... Yeah, all right, so Miss Spear is leading Alpha 1.
Is that technically fixed?
Tekic... Shut up. Tekic is the machine gunner. We got Patriot and Broken 2 Electric Boogaloo because Broken 1 is dead. We have members of GTTF, so GT Task Force of some sort. We got K9, Heretic, Olivia, Beyond, the Owzel, Venice, and Nick all together here. Shut up. Tansel leading Bravo HQ with Major and Just Chess, with Lath leading Bravo 1 with Abusive Uncle Andy, Broken, Heinrichsen, Doc, and Twins. Tipo leading Bravo 2 with Mobile X, Catnip, Whitehead, and Gobovic. Round has officially started. Swola leading Banks, Rory, Tackleberry, and Ash under Charlie HQ. Charlie 2 led by Newton with Ant, Confused, Pupper, Barrett, Mandero, Blast, Ruffus, and Pierce. 1RW taking Delta 1 with Firefly in the lead with Fawn, Saddam, Azus, Thomas, John, Hanover, Azuki, Donner, and Black Dog. Mir leading with Arcor and Salty in the Warrior with very limited ammo, and then Shepard, Flying, Stark, and Miaman in the UH-60, and then Dryden just in Delta 2 in the 113.
He's either training or he's going bye-bye.
So there's quite a few bridges here for Blue 4 to cross. They've already started doing a lot of crosses here. Looks like they added, 3 bridges there. UH-60 sneaking up on the right flank. Real quick, looking over the AO. Sector 3 was this really nice fortified dock area, but it looks like it's going to be abandoned by Op4. The other 2 sectors they're going to be going for is Sector 2, which has some new buildings put into it. Looks like a little bit of a barracks structure as well. If you see these black highlights, it means they added buildings to the area, so they're fortifying that, and then they're also going to do Sector 1. Sector 1 is honestly one of the most painful sectors I've ever seen in FNF, because that hospital building always gets fully fortified to high hell, and today is going to be no different. So many sandbags on the inside and out.
So many memories.
Yeah.
Of this hospital.
This has been a classic AO to be used in FNF, to say the least.
One being sieged by Scandi Recon running up to the roof and someone climbing up the ladder and ending my existence.
Makes sense. All right, looks like desync is subsiding. There was just a little bit of desync because, 124 players on the server can make it a little messy sometimes, especially when you have a lot of people leaving or joining, but looks like everything has been mellowed out. Freelancer Freak, thanks for a 24-month reset. That gets you the Silverlands Corporate Badge. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, my friend. I hope you get a nice kick out of this branch of FNF. Seriously, man, thank you for all the support. Now, looking back here, we've got a little bit of Scandi Recon out on the northwestern hill. A few people connecting and reconnecting. That's going to cause a little bit of a hiccup here. But Blue 4 charging in with a large group of forces, split off in a few different areas here, actually. So it looks like the main force coming from Essaker there on the coast. Scandi's going to immediately call this up.
Squad. GTTF. They are a new squad just joining us today.
Now, Nemesis is coming up on a UAZ. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just like, you've got GTTF, TCK9, all these like proper names, and you've got Venus.
Yeah.
Venus.
Blue 4's rushing their forces right up to where Scandi's on defense.
No.
This is usually a recipe for disaster. Scandi has a very nice open kill zone to work with here, too.
Venus, no.
Oh, this is going to be bad. Contact going to be within the first 3 minutes of the AO. I guess contact was already done a minute ago when Scandi spotted Blue 4 coming up, but an actual firefight going to be within the first 3 minutes.
Scandi are allowing Blue 4 to just set up here, and the more troops that come along, it's not going to end well.
The bigger the kill zone.
bigger the kill zone, but also the more
Have over
people
200,000 points in the pool right now. I mean, make your final bets, boys, because this is about to get spicy. GL round going off. Norris immediately firing and getting the first kill.
Someone just got killed. Who was that?
Which member of Scandi? That was Cats getting taken down. A lot of smoke grenades being thrown. You're starting to see some suppressive fire going out. Blue 4 might be able to just completely overpower Scandi's position here.
That's exactly what I was talking about, but Bravo 1, the ones with the more known members of Scandi Recon, are now pushing up behind Blue 4, and if this Red 4 force can hold them long enough, it'll be an incredible pincer.
Yeah, but can they make it? I mean, Scandi in a very good position to get a lot of kills here. Blue 4 already starting to charge a few forces over. Oh!
That might have been Nafs, you know. I watched him fire a GL off, and I think he might have.
He does have a
the
confirmed
engine.
kill. Yep, he might have gotten a hit on that truck and knocked quite a few people out. That's going to stall that right flank, allowing for the other half of Scandis to immediately start opening fire.
There it is.
We've got a very nasty bit of enfilading fire going here.
Stark told me to. Oh, I see what Stark's doing. Yeah, we were both wrong. Actually, I was kind of right.
Stark, yep, they're deploying those forces up high. They're going to probably land and try to take Sector 3, which is an open one.
Stark and Mia.
Yeah, and the other guy. Miss Spear trying to get up to the fence here, utilizing these smoke grenades as great concealment. Norris has jumped off on the left side. You're hearing this BTR now engaging from range here, trying to pick off forces in the open. Again, this is going to be really deadly for Blue 4. If Blue 4 can get in here and alleviate this push by Op 4, they should be okay, but we're having more AT firing in here as Scandi is now pushing that eastern flank. Even if Scandi goes down here, which I imagine they're eventually going to all get killed out. And as I say that, we just had a trade on the right side between one of the para members and Scandi flanking around. But Scandi taking out a majority of Blue 4's force here. I mean, that's pretty major. There's Sector 3 taken by Stark, who landed. There's a little guard dog right here. That's cute. But we also have X-Ray on the northern side with a member of Op4 X-Ray and the other BTR patrolling. But this attack alone, I mean, this is why Scandi is one of the most feared communities, because they are pretty much just boxing in. What?
Stark just shot the dog!
No. I hope Stark dies. He's a great player, but I hope he dies. Scandi's really great at just boxing in an entire player base here. Looking at the casualties, you're starting to see them form up here. All while Scandi taking a few casualties themselves, but only a few, and we still have Papegas weighing in lane and wait. Norse has successfully swam over to the left side. Cindy already looking in that direction, firing some GLs. The rest of Op4 trying to push up. They're hugging a rock here. Neither of them getting any kills, but we still have a few guys marauding on the side. Blue 4 being very slow to move up, but that BTR also keeping them pinned down, taking rifle fire of all things. That's quite interesting. Another barrage by some Op4 members firing. Looks like they're taking some fire only because of that smoke grenade as a bit of a distraction. Nim looks like he's drawing fire, so other members of Scandi can fire from different angles here. It was Iander, by the way, that got that vehicle kill. He has a vehicle kill listed, so he blew up the truck with AT.
So Stark and his buddy went quite a ways from each other, which probably was planned. Now Stark's making his way through this town, and honestly, I think he's picked. I know it was to get Sector 3. I don't think this was the
Hold
best
on, we got
decision.
Platoon HQ for Blue 4 driving up the road. They're going to have to drive through Scandi here. Iander has pulled back with a smoke grenade, though. And they're stopping. Oh.
Dear.
Yanni could come around. Nope, he falls short.
I think they know.
I think, yeah, they're coming to potentially flank. Whiplash getting taken out by 50 cal. That is the Warrior firing from the southern bank.
They had no clue that the Platoon HQ just.
Yep, Yanni's taking heavy fire from it. Quickly gets into cover. Scandi's flank attack here is now being alleviated by Blue 4 support.
Moving back. Nimi is going to see Holton and Duster. No, she's not. She's
Quickly
get
gets her head down because she's getting shot at. Yep.
Now she got legged. Final Duster and Holton have no clue where they are.
The other BTR is coming up, by the way. Setting up to also keep Blue 4 forces pinned here.
Holton's just seen Yanni, or he might not have.
Blue 4's in a really
This
big
is
pickle
not
right
gone
now.
yet. Well, no, I think Red 4 are worst off here.
Well, think about it attrition-wise. Blue 4's already taken a pretty
yeah.
significant amount of casualties here.
Nimia has the chance to murder 2 people. She's just walking up to them.
Gets command!
Oh my
and
god.
manages to kill the other guy as she's shot at by the warrior there.
And the wall goes
Duster might wake back up, but Nimia decapitating ground command right now when they're clearly doing this level of coordination. Iander firing AT, it is literally 5 meters short.
Duster woke up, but failed his wake up.
Wait, failed to wake up? Yeah, he's gonna be down then.
Nim
woke up though, yeah.
But you've still got the warrior, which is now moving. Nimia
does a double tap on that one body. She could get in the Vic and drive away. No, the warrior gets her.
No, she can't.
But, I mean, Scandi decapitating ground command right there. I think that's it.
This is how you use a golf unit that has not a lot of ammo.
Yeah, just as a precision weapon, because that weapon can auto range. Even though it's not meant to use a 50 cal, I mean, it has a, full stability. It has zoom in optics. It can be very powerful. It's like a crow system, essentially.
So I think the Delta Force that's in the town now have made their way around to search for Stark. But Stark's obviously made it all the way to the other side of the town, and he might actually come into Sphere here.
Yeah, Severe usually leads from the front, but attacking and eliminating the defending ground command isn't as prominent as eliminating the attacking ground command, because the attacking ground command is still coordinating. But the defender, he's usually already had all of his pieces in place.
Marlon is the last of this Scandi recon force that was pushed forward. Everyone else has retreated. They don't know he's alive. Marlon probably doesn't want them to think he's alive. Mobile has just been laying here waiting for them to move up.
Yeah. Malin now taking fire from the... Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, did he go for a run?
He went for a little run and was immediately picked off and shot, but... That Scandi flank eliminated, but, I mean, they did their job, if not to stop the attack, to at least decapitate the guy in charge of the attack.
Arco's got 2. Greg, I think, might be looking for the...
Hold up, Reaper's going in for a counterattack on his own. Ooh, wait a minute.
Reaper's, where's this?
Right where Blue 4 did that massive dismount. Oh, this could be good.
What is he? Is he an Expo?
Sholand, there it is. Reaper's overcommitted, though, and he's taken out by Broken. That's going to keep slowing that Blue 4 flank down, though, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, they're going to think there's more. Stark doing the smart thing and not deciding to jump over the wall.
Honestly, the rest of Blue 4's forces are just poorly positioned, in my opinion. This is done.
This is where it starts becoming a problem. I think you are right, yeah. Well, you've still got the full Charlie force.
On the rear, they're going to have to cross the bridge, but there's a Delta element for Op4 in a blocking position to engage anything that goes in the open. I think Naf's just got knocked unconscious. Yep, Sark is now engaging from the rear, shooting at Cullis. This is what they needed 5 minutes ago, because we also have the BTR coming in. But, I mean, by now, that Gamma 1 Vic has to be running low on ammo, because they only have 200 rounds of 50. I know for a fact it's at least burned half of it on sniping Scandi Recon. Blue 4 ground command bled out. So now it's just defend for yourself, but we still have fully decked out sectors here to defend.
Mega Pirates hasn't been touched once.
Just look at all the skulls across Alpha, Bravo, and Platoon for Blue 4. And then Scandi on Bravo 1's been taking all the casualties, but everything else is still green across the board. Now, what is the BTR doing? Is it trying to... Oh, it's going to start firing at... G-Leg's on 3 kills. He's looking at the coast right now. He's not looking from afar. So we could see that SMA engaged. Did Norse? Okay, no. Norse made it in.
Abusive Uncle is the only one I can actually see with AT. But he's downed.
And Blue 4's firing at the BTR. That's cute. The infantry are... had some explosives go off, but I think it wasn't a trap, it was just the building getting blown up by damage. Cindy now in a close fight with Gobovic. Norris firing on Cindy's rear, gets her. There's 50 cal, yep.
Greg is dead, the gunner, he dies with 3 kills.
That was, yeah, Rory with 2 kills right there, just picked off the...
What was he using?
Did he get both of them? 50 cal from M2. Yeah, he got both of them in there. Yep. So that's one BTR. Now, it can still be taken though and used against OpCore, but only if they stop firing. But they're not going to know that they got the people there. So Norris has made it with Stark here. Might have a little bit of a turnaround in a rally now that Blue 4 might be able to secure this southern bank. But again, the fighting to the rest of the objective is going to be incredibly tough.
The Delta 1 guys are all swimming, and I have no clue why, because they literally have an M113.
Hold on. Look on the northern side. You got Wilkie right in front of X-Ray, guys. And X-Ray, I think, just noticed him. Yep. Are they suppressed?
No,
these aren't the suppressed guys. The sniper just... Our king just went, nah, screw it. We're going to shoot him. But that's a marksman rifle that they could give to one of their scouts. Interesting. And then, yep, so we got Delta for Op4 pulling away from the south, so now Blue 4 can cross the rest of their forces.
Look at Delta Blue 4. They just decided to not use the M113, which can go underwater, can traverse water.
Minyam looks like the other pilot killed one of the X-Ray guys. X-Ray turned around and eliminated him, so that's Sam dead, but Minman was also taken out. Got some long-range fire from one of the sectors. That's Papega picking off Korvac. That's one of the M2 Humvees taken out.
It wasn't Bronson. Oh, no, it was Guy Fieri on the...
Yeah, on the Dishka, but I think he got knocked out by Bronson first, so...
Oh, Korvac fails his wake-up check.
Yep, we got Blam firing some more rounds up there. You got some more rounds coming up by the rest of Papega, and he has been picked off. All right, I want to go through Scandy's final kill count here. So we have 1 kill for Iander in terms of vehicles. Reaper on 2, but he's a TSB member. Nemesis on 2, but I'll bundle it all up. So 4 kills. Nats with 3, 7 kills. Nim with 2, 9 kills. Dobbs with 1, 10 kills. So 10 kills for the entirety of Scandy, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But only 9 of them are dead. So actually... not a good kill count there by Scandy standards, but it was a good blocking force.
Yeah, I think
and most of them are actually at least half of them are still alive, a little under half actually.
Their sacrifice in that area to whittle down Blue 4 as much as they did has probably to an extent won Red 4 the game, if obviously everyone can hold strong, and we are talking about
I am gonna walk back on that comment, because now Blue 4 is given the opportunity here to regroup with the majority of their forces and push south to north. I think they're gonna still get a run for their money when they take the squad, the sector Pegasus in at sector 1. That's gonna be the tough egg here, especially since X-Ray's been spotted and is starting to be engaged from afar. But I mean, this X-Ray overwatch of that sector with just some mobilized forces around the sectors and then some really tight defensive areas, I think we're still going to see a pretty tough fight here for Blue 4.
I think the most important thing here is to look at who here is more likely or more possibility to take control of Blue 4, because now that you don't have final duster, who is it? And I think the most qualified person in this entire team to take it is oh, he's not in. I thought what's his name, 1RW takes it quite a lot and everyone says he's bad, but he's not the worst in the world. Pierce, there he is. I couldn't see him for some reason. I think the most qualified person here to take is Pierce. Maybe Stark.
Well, here's the thing about Pierce, don't get me wrong, I think he's a great player. He just comes up with some really, really weird strategies when he ground commands sometimes, and we rag on him for it. But, the one thing that pisses me off, though, is that 1 out of 10 where they literally just completely counter. They don't only work, they completely counter what the opponent has done, because the opponent has decided to also do something incredibly stupid.
You just turned into a robot for a second there, and just, really started,
oh, dear.
You start going into robot. You'll find now. I think it was just probably the fact that we're in quite a heavy serve at the moment. And
I am noticing a few little desync spikes, but they're very minor.
I think it's just a helicopter flying around.
Yeah, so chat's saying they heard me fine, so it was probably just the TeamSpeak having a little hiccup there.
I know. Happens
no,
quite
we're
a lot.
fine. I mean, you just went little robot there, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Blue 4 is just trying to rally everything over here. Again, when you have a full server like 124 people, it's going to be a little desyncy here and there, especially with people leaving and rejoining the server. But, you know, Arma's been having some good updates to help with network stuff. But you got, let's see, Charlie here crossing the bridge. Oh, my God. Delta's crossed the way. They're taking the hill right here. I mean, I think Blue Force still has a good amount of forces to really challenge Op4. I think it would still be an upset if Blue 4 wins, but at least now they have the capacity because they did a great job countering Scandi Recon's attack and mitigating the damage. And we could see someone like Pierce step up and take control. And I think Pierce in this situation would really know how to handle something like this, but we're just going to have to see. I think traditionally it would fall to Norris to command now. And I mean, he's up 3 kills. Norris also a really good commander, though we normally see him in the squad lead element, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Meanwhile, Stark and Rory have pushed up with the captured BTR, which immediately took fire from the other, nope, took fire from the BRDM, firing 14.5 armor-piercing rounds at it. It's firing some more.
Liru, I think the robot...
Oh dear.
It's
getting you too, buddy.
I need to roll back. We might need to roll back.
Domo Origato, Mr. Roboto. Oh, that's funny.
I sounded like the robot then because I just could have just been perfectly normal. Just me going beep bop.
Oh, dude, have you seen the inside of the building at Sector 2 where they have all the people on the rooftop?
No.
Dude, look at that.
Inside it? Where,
Yeah,
like,
look inside it. Yeah. Where Savan is.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Severe too. Yeah, no, they fortified the hell out of it. I love this. This interior defense.
That is the stuff you see on, what you call it, on, like, AFI and stuff like that. It's actually really, really nice. Won't be used. Let's be honest.
A little bit of desync going on here.
Is it... The real one to look at is vehicle. Yeah, okay, something... What is it? I think it's the helicopter, because it's Cherno, isn't it? And Cherno is...
No. Someone's hitting the server right now, because they're also hitting the team speak. That's why I was going robot-y.
Yeah, look at the top right of the map. There's a certain someone up there.
How did Malin get up there?
He's the Zeus. Well, the server admin, so he teleported himself. I feel bad for this helicopter pilot. He has no clue what's going to happen to him.
As long as he climbs altitude, he should be fine, but... It's alright, server's recovering, just a little slowly, but I think someone's just being a little bit of a butt right now.
A little bit of do a little bit of trolling.
That's okay, server will recover in a second, and we'll play on. Still having some rounds firing back and forth here, though. Usually when you have a desync spike like this, the best thing you can do is just hunker behind something solid and just relax for a minute.
Fire in the general direction of the enemy, and the lag might carry your bullets to someone running
Turn it into a shotgun, right?
Yeah, no, do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, last week.
It was just some guy running around, and we were just laughing at him, and all of a sudden it was just bang.
Just like 20 bullets came out of his magazine, just like blew the dude in front of him. I'm like, oh, shit. I actually put that down as a highlight, but looks like server's recovering now.
Stark is dead for some reason.
Well, Stark was under fire. I think he was, behind the vehicle. Probably got knocked out from...
No, he's in
yeah, he ran over, so probably got knocked out by blood loss. But yeah, that BTR has just been completely shot to shit.
Yeah, I think the BRDM just annihilated it. Oh, here comes the I keep forgetting what the fucking name of the vehicle is. The Blue 4 big vehicle. Blue 4...
the Warrior or the 113?
Warrior. No,
yep.
Just the Warrior. Yeah, he's
it is coming up.
He's not having a good time with this whole desync. I'm going to message Marlon being very angry.
It's not Malin's fault, no.
I'm going to be a Karen. The M113 is sitting in the middle of the road. I think it's confused by the desync, and Alpha 2, the BRDM, is just like started fire. It's a BMP, it's just started fire. No, it is a BRDM.
We did just have Iander fire AT down. I think that was at the 113 pulling away.
Iander will see the bigger fish soon.
Yep.
haven't seen it. I know it's catching up, like in space,
Yep.
in like sort of spaces, but we haven't seen it this bad since then.
Since when do you think?
Was it? Do you think it Vietnam or World War II was worse?
We did have some pretty big spikes during Vietnam and World War II. You're right.
But World War II was like, it was a scary time for the spikes, and albeit I think Vietnam went much better than anyone expected.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So let's give him a warm welcome.
All right, so we do have
I'm now watching Scandi Recon.
pretty
finally
nasty
start pulling out
desync
their
fight
hacks.
going on right now. Yeah.
I'm finally watching Scandi Recon pull out hacks. Yanni's just teleported, so is Whiplash.
Legal's still maneuvering around here. Both of them are. I always love watching the desync fights, though. You get to see everyone kind of lagging around. It adds a new level of the game. You really don't know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Barrister.
Barrister fell over.
He's dead, but still alive.
Legal just got knocked out. Oh my god.
More shotguns are going.
More shotguns! Now this is PvP.
Now this is a certified FNF moment.
My god. So, I mean, Blue 4 really weaponizing the desync here. I mean, it's kind of on Op4's fault you're trying to stay down. Novix, though, okay, Theron's in a corner. Good god.
Certified desync moment. Or to be certified Armor 3 moment. Look, this is
All
just
right,
where everyone
I think
can
Server
quickly
just
turn
caught
their
up, though.
hats.
It's Falcon, I see him riding around, he's going normal.
Yeah.
Falcon went with the freaking suppressed grease gun. I love him, but good god, that's going to be a tough sell.
No, you remember in Vietnam.
I do, but he's fighting dudes with AKs.
I don't know, man.
So he tries sprinting up, literally leans himself over to avoid the gunshots. I don't know, Blue 4's doing a great job of sweeping the town. They're trying to also flank from the side. Op4 took some pretty nasty casualties, though, but looking at the total roster here, still looking like it's in Op4's favor, but it's really turned around. Falcon going for the
The warrior's dead.
Is it?
Yep. And I can only imagine the one person who did that.
Is his name Iander?
I think his name's Iander. Well, Iander, no, it wasn't Iander. He's got a kill.
He does have a vehicle kill from earlier. He has a new infantry kill.
I guess it wouldn't have exploded. It didn't explode.
Well,
so
yeah,
it
because
technically
not the
wouldn't
Vix. Yeah, exactly. He might have killed Muir with the AT round to get
count.
that
Must
kill.
have been. Yeah, I think I was it. Because he's sort of in the right position to hit that and then immediately die right after.
See, okay, Falcon's. He doesn't realize this, but he's about to die, because this area is literally level with where that building is. So he quickly goes down. Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Remember how we talked about Pierce doing the stupid plans?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Pierce is doing a stupid plan. Also,
Is he?
Jack just fell off the certified railing bit, or like the certified. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm losing my
Is
mind.
he dead?
No, yeah, he fell. He's now woken up.
Falcon's trying to fire at Maz here as he comes around.
Oh,
Wow,
canine
Falcon!
flew.
What a bullet!
Wow, yeah. What a
Damn.
bullet, Falcon. Damn.
Good shot. That was a critical hit. So something blew the vehicle up, which blew the building up, which killed everyone around it. But you know what? I'm gonna officially claim Falcon shot the building with the Chuck Norris round.
Yeah. All Falcon has to do is look down. Oh, you would have seen Tymek there. Tymek is
Right
running
now,
around.
Is he gonna go up the ladder behind Falcon? That'd be pretty funny. Oh, Falcon.
Where is Falcon?
Falcon. He's waving at people. Does he hear the ladder climb?
I want the Blue 4 guys to shoot him in the face. Wait.
That'd be funny. Oh, here we go.
No, he saw him. What's he doing?
He's waiting.
Mate, nah. Falcon, you have a grease gun.
Good, there it is.
I was hoping he'd jump on the ladder.
Oh, that would've been funny. BTR pulling back, utilizing a shotgun strategy.
Look at Pierce. I just got this out, but just look at him in his squad.
Whew. Op 4 are firing at their own BTR. I guess confused that that's the non-friendly one. But BRDM also got hit with AT and is smoking.
It's also halfway inside a gate.
I don't know. The numbers are pretty even right now. We're getting some.
And Yoad surprised them and actually managed to take out Panadero. Or only down him.
22 minutes remaining. I mean, this round's going to be close. Whoop. Just drop something. 1 second. There we go.
Oh, Mashdor being shot at by Rory. I think has a... No, he doesn't. So someone has a...
Yo getting shot at by a foul. Yeah, Falcon does have the integrally suppressed weapon. Also, he's got a decent position to flank at any op for, but they've got that smoke grenade going. Steve might have just fragged himself on accident.
Hey, look, it's Evil Santa.
Got aim at the stars with another guy with a Dishka over here. That's Jonathan. I feel like Op 4 is in a little bit of trouble because they're starting to send small teams over to try to counterattack Blue 4 as they move in, and they're just kind of getting defeated in detail here. We saw that with a small detachment of Papega.
Aim at the stars and Jonathan having to lift up the barrier gates so they can get through.
We have Whiplash over here. On 1 kill, a bunch of dead guys back here as well. Looks like he was back here with some Scandi guys.
Who's that?
Whiplash. Yeah, he was with Yanni.
Yeah, he was with Yanni, and they were running around in the desync. And they managed to get the fucking M13. Nice. Hi.
Hey, Maz, what's up?
Nothing much.
Maz, I can't remember what's the map called.
Bistrica.
Bistrica. There you go.
You guys...
Here's his, doing a smoke charge.
Well, actually, Liru refuses to believe it was you and thinks it was Falcon with
yes, I know it was you. But Falcon, he shot 1 bullet at you and then the building exploded. So I'm like, oh, okay, he has commando bullets, whatever.
Wait, that was Falcon that I killed?
No. So Falcon was on a rooftop behind you. He shot his gun at you just as you detonated the explosive, and it made it look like he shot the building. The building exploded like Hollywood style.
Okay,
that was the joke, but no, it was impressive, Maz.
Let's see how good this defense is.
One of the guys was on yelling, that's right. Ran up to it.
It's always when they're on yelling. Rory taking fire as he starts coming up. Again, Op 4, they've got this building really well hunkered down. Pierce leading a group of 4, starting their breach. Despo firing AT out. It's going to be short.
Oh no, it's Arcor. Still using the
Yep. He's using the coax of it now because I think he's out of M2 ammo. Yanni and Whiplash, though, they're testing to see if the engine's still good on the 113. They might be able to bring that over. I'm not sure if 50 cal can penetrate the Warrior, though.
BTR in flames. That one's down.
Yep, that was the last vehicle asset. Ooh, Blue 4 coming up, but they're immediately shot at. One of them taken down. That's by, but Newton fires back. Yep, Falcon knocked out by Vexen. Vexen also really good at this game. Jail is going to that building. Op 4 needs to have some forces here to try to flank an attack. But now you got that M2 behind the Warrior. Arcor turned out, gets a single headshot with the Sterling and takes out the gunner. Was that Yanni or Whiplash? That was Yanni. Whiplash is in the driver's seat. Gets out, pulls out the FN mag. Blows Arcor away.
Go to Rory for Blue 4.
Who? Rory.
Charlie HQ. Look at them. They died trying to get in that building.
Jesus. That was all taken up by Sismo.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, look,
I looked there was one body and I was like 3 more. Good God. That defense, man, on the roof. Not even on the roof, just on the high stories with full 360 coverage. I mean, these buildings are deadly when you fortify them properly.
This Falcon died, and he ended with 1 kill.
All right, we're having some fire between these 2 buildings here. Getting some grenades being thrown.
They have to go through Papega Pirates, who have halved last time I've seen them, but you've got all the
big members is still in defense, which is kind of surprising.
I think we're about to see GG in a few minutes, though. Just look at the sheer amount of Op 4 compared to Blue 4 remaining. Those side teams that went into the large town are finally starting to bear fruit here. They're going to come around on the remaining attack of Blue 4 here, and Blue 4 has also hit a wall just with this other sector. We got a few guys for Bravo that might try to get into Pepega's zone, but... Ooh.
Why is Bravo Blue 4 attacking a separate objective? I don't know.
Because they're trying to do 2 objectives at once because of their low numbers, but what they don't know is the Bravo HQ team are about to attack, possibly.
Yeah, that's exactly
Talking as a joke. We didn't actually, but yeah, we're
possibly about to attack
having some fun with that.
5 best members.
I just heard the UH-60 get hit. Still kicking though.
Is that engine going out? No.
No.
Probably just hit the side or something. Is it doing the beat?
Yeah, co-pilot was killed.
No, co-pilot and the other guy already jumped out like early game. They landed on Sector 3 and took it.
Messaged me, watch this play, jumped out, died.
Amazing. Op 4 starting to come on the rear of Blue 4's attack here into this sector. Oh my god, Rory threw a satchel on Vexen's building.
Oh.
Doesn't kill Vexen, because Vexen, I think, heard the beeps. Rory went prone because he took fire by Jack and Oddball. And is now forced to be behind this wall. I think Rory wanted to pull back, not trusting that satchel, the wall to save him. Now you got Op 4 firing into what remains a Blue 4 X-ray.
Oh, Revenge comes up behind. Blast doesn't realize, actually takes him out.
Vexen double taps him almost.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Blast taking fire from the rooftops, gets knocked out. Sabir and Jack dominating. 15-minute warning.
I think
Spikey gets behind and eliminates Rory.
And now she's shooting at Vexen.
Yeah, Vex doing a quick friendly wiggle.
Firing. Spiky, no. Why does
Spiky, no.
do something? Why does this Spiky do something good and then immediately starts firing at friendlies or something?
There are 6 Blue 4 still alive. Jack trying to keyhole Hunover here, as Hunover's trying to, I think, bandage a friendly. Gets headshotted by a handgun! Did Jack pulled his handgun out and freaking shot him through the window!
Damn, bro.
Beautiful.
Man, I wish someone would have used my defenses on the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know why you ever thought someone would do that. That's like...
But look how awesome it is.
Yeah,
They're good, but everyone's on the rooftops just covering right now
just
instead.
Like back door.
Did Pierce just get one?
I don't
No,
know. He wasn't alive.
Yeah, no, it's double tapping bodies.
Severe, my Finnish baby.
5 Blue 4 remaining, 1 unconscious as well.
Yeah, I think Flux spotted these guys and just...
Yep.
Pierce has a 0.001% chance of winning.
Hey man, it's better than nothing. He's gonna have to go up and clear those other stories out, but as soon as he engages one, the others are gonna turn around and deal with them. But hold up, we got Arcane with Steven Mastor. Mastor though, oh my god, they just... Oh god, stop it, he's already dead. And Pierce just got killed at the stars, yep.
Now a 0% chance.
Whiplash in the 50, firing up at the UH-60. The shots are a little short.
No, he just hit it.
I did hear an impact sound.
We got Shepard, no beeps yet, so it wasn't a
critical hit.
Significant hit. Damn.
Blue 4 lost another person on that Bravo group. Hi, honey.
Here goes, I think.
2 people remaining.
Probably. Yeah, one of them's been down for a while, so he's at wake up anytime soon.
It's just Mobile and the helicopter pilot.
What is he doing?
Vyman.
Oh, he's gonna kill himself.
No, he's just doing,
He is gonna kill himself. Why did he do that? He wasn't... He made it look cool. He made it look cool, at least.
And now Op 4 is breaching where Blue 4 was. It's Guy Fury and Arma Jesus double tapping the bodies.
Damn. Oh no, look at Mobile. Mobile was all the way on the other side. He ends the game as he started. Wait,
where's Mobile? Mobile.
He was laying down next
Mobile
to
was invisible.
No, he was definitely not.
Yeah, dead now, but huh.
He just traded somebody.
It was content.
Guy Fury.
The pilot crashed for, and it was a pretty nice crash. So
that's GG.
Kill Tontal, Jesus.
I'm not sure I even saw Tantal's body though. Yeah, there it is. They're calling it.
That was a good game.
Had everything: desync, friendly fire, a rush. Pierce doing something dumb and it almost working.
Everything that FNF has to offer.
Indeed.
Alright, we'll have a good stream. I'll see you guys.
Sustained assault.
Send in vote Team 6 now.
Lynn, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. What's this?
Do you know what's really funny?
What?
I have to work Easter Sunday and then Bank Holiday Monday.
That's tough, man.
I know.
No, I'm feeling free. I'm sorry, boo.
I'm refreshing.
Alright.
Refreshing.
Oh, blue, that's enough. What? There's something in my mouth.
Is this a new like dog phase? Are you
No,
becoming?
it's not a dog
Are you becoming
phase.
submissive and breedable?
You put a cookie in my mouth.
It's your owner coming to shut you up because you're being a bad dog.
What up? What up, both of you?
Woof 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 for me. Woof for me. You've been woofing. Come on, do it again. Don't be shy.
You done?
Are you?
No.
You're the one woofing.
Thank you. I'll open it after now, okay?
Bark, bark.
Go lay down, boo. Alright, this is round 2. Yeah, vacuum and did the dishes. No problem.
I think Liru might be about to awoo.
Oh, hi. Green 4 is attacking 3 blue 4. I know you're attacking me. Honey.
Oh.
Honey, please.
The owner is calling it
Shut
the
up, Dream.
breedable one.
Yeah.
Oh, good boy. Hi. Okay, do you want to see? I'm getting a kitten next month.
He's getting a kitten next month.
Do you want to see pictures?
Yes, she does want
That's what
pictures.
do.
Dante does send us pictures of Leo.
I'm gonna send the pictures now.
Up. Horny.
I'm not.
I'm sending you. I'm sending you
Oh my
pussy
God.
poggers pictures. There you go. You have my pussy pictures now.
Love you, boo.
Hey, Bloodwing, do you want to see my pussy?
Yeah, stream did just yes. Is it a he or a she?
He.
He.
His name is Anakin.
His name's Anakin. Yes. You are.
I get him next month, and there's a chance I might actually end up getting his sister. But that's a big maybe.
Well, Blue 4 has 3 M2 statics. Love you, boo.
Yes, the cat is on my Discord. You know what? I will upload the picture to my computer, and then I will put it on stream. Because he's a cute little baby.
Op 4-1, Don. Thank you. Sorry, I was about to take care of that. I've just updated my commands.
But yes, he's on my Discord. He's very cute. He's costing me a lot of fucking money, but you know.
I see. I know exactly which song I want to play. I just gotta find the damn thing.
Who let the dogs out? Celebrate your...
Got it right the first try. Alright, now I gotta get it under the individual version. There we go. I'm feeling it. Alright.
Oh, look at the good little baby.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright, round 2 will begin soon. We're on Viralati, and we are going to see what else happens. So, anyway,
I'm sure everyone supports my naming choice as Anakin. Because he's Anakin as a baby, and then when he gets older, he's gonna become Darth Vader. And he's going to kill everyone.
Alright, the multi is on, just use the command, but... Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure your cat will find the high ground.
Oh yeah, no, well, if you want to see it, click on the funny multi link, that if you do !multi in Liru's chat, not my chat, because I didn't bother to put it in this time, because I'm lazy. And I've literally just got it as just square one, straight on the fucking screen.
He's very fluffy, I've been told.
As kittens often are.
Naturally, no, you'd be surprised. A lot of
Kittens tend to not be fluffy.
Alright.
The funny thing is, it was him or one of those realistic sort of lightsaber things. I chose the cat. That was taken today, though.
Well, it sounds like you're really happy about all this, and I'm glad for that.
Very happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get me so much money. People love cats.
I wouldn't look at it that way, but okay.
I'm kidding.
Sure.
I already have 6 cats, so don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry, I milked my other cat. No, I'm not going to say that. Don't worry. Yes, no, I'm very excited for him to come and join. Cat cam's going to be fucking popping off every time now, because I'm going to set up like a specific area for him, and then the camera's going to look over him, and I'm also going to attempt to make him into a desk cat.
All right.
But that's literally the most interesting part of my week.
All right, cool. Abusive uncle, oh whoa.
Don't tell me that's his new name.
Did he actually change it to that?
I don't know, unless that's someone in your chat just being very
That's just
weird.
someone being funny.
Is it Zam?
No, it's a new account, and that's their first message.
Wow. Incredible. Zam is not being horny. Well, he is actually.
Sam's always horny.
He came into my chat earlier and he said, Sussy Bucka Rau Uwu Nuzzle Wuzzle Licky Wicky.
You don't have to say that out loud. You don't have to say that out loud, Dream. You don't have to say it out loud.
Actually, you called me a bad person earlier for the whole dog incident.
Oh my gosh, no, this guy's
Just
also...
after-
He has an animated SpongeBob emote. I love it. Oh, God, that's perfect.
So after Stark shot the dog last round, Zam went doggo go die.
No!
That's
That's something I gotta look into, though, is animated emotes, but no!
I thought you were about to say you need to look into killing dogs then. I was like, whoa.
What? What?
I thought you would. Look.
What is wrong with you?
No, don't you say that what's wrong with me. You led into the weirdest fucking, like double, like, I was talking about Zam talking about dogs dying. And then you immediately
Okay,
went,
I'm gonna change the topic. Freelance, no problem. Yeah. There's gonna be an event on that server tonight. You can, if you go into my Discord and you get a DayZ tag, you can look into it. But that's we'll see how things go.
So who is actually attempting to kill you? Is it?
But Andy is my uncle
AI?
too. He whipped me. Okay, well I'm sorry to hear that.
Damn.
That was the Battle of Desync. The warrior dismount never showed up for me out of the bush when I died. Yeah, Yanni, you were like teleporting all over the damn place, so it was pretty funny. I think, though, by the time... Your connection might have been still catching up, though, so it makes sense. But yeah, no, apparently someone was being a butt, but the server tanked it like a champ, so better luck next time, buddies. It was funny as... damn right.
Who is actually trying to kill you in that event?
I don't know.
I kind of want to just re-download DayZ just again and attempt to murder you. I don't have anything, but that can't stop me.
I mean, you could just run down to Esker. It's a small map, so I mean, you can make it there in like 5 minutes.
Run down, just start punching you, just try and break your leg.
Someone tried to do that last week. It was pretty funny.
Maybe I will re-download the 60 gigabyte base game and then like 30 gigabyte mods. Also, my headset just died, so I can't hear anything right now. Don't say mean things or I will cry.
Okay. You have a lovely face, and I hope you've been having a wonderful week, you glorious bastard. I hope you have the love of your mother and father, and I hope you have an excellent weekend. And he literally just muted himself. Wait, look, he literally fucking muted himself. Oh my god, I love it. Oh god, guys, I'm such a horrible person. Man, absolutely horrible. Yeah, I mean, I've got gigabyte internet up and down. It is actually kind of cheap around here to do it. It's only like $80 a month, which isn't too bad. Plus, I can write those expenses off as business expenses, so it just, gets taken out of my tax return. Well, no, that's not the right way. It gets taken out of my reported income to the IRS, but, I kind of need it, though, because my average file size per video is like 20 gigabytes. So that can be a pain in the ass to upload to YouTube sometimes. But thankfully, it only takes like a few minutes per VOD. Bro, do you even... Damn it. Damn it. I know exactly why Nemesis did it. I know exactly why he named it that way. All right, I'm going to quietly put this up and hope none of you notice. Just give me a second. All right. I'm hoping none of you notice. The match is called Bromine. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. I hope you don't self-nade either, Yanni. But yeah, so we have the EU branch. That's going to probably wrap up around 6:30. Then I have an hour and a half where I'm going to finish the dishes, probably clean up the house a little bit. We'll be back at... Bro, Pikachu. Bro, you weren't supposed to reveal that yet, bro. Okay, bro. So we've got the NA broach at 8 o'clock. That's probably going to bro down from Brait to bro 1130. And then we're going to have Bro Z. I'm going to be the Bro EO of Pickles. And probably people are going to try to capture me. Preferably not bro me, though. Because if I get broed on my own stream, I mean, that's just really depressing, ain't it, bro? Pulls pin, throws it, keeps the grenade. You know, bros, I don't think that's a proper brosness model to live. You know, I think that's a really great way to get yourself just outright spanked. A little about 20 seconds left on this little bro speak thing. I mean, I got nothing else to really say. We got the 187th. Those are some good little bros. You got 4-Eye Bro up there. We got the 82nd CA Bro. You got FLG by Desperito. You got Cullis, the bro from MUR, which means, I'm pretty sure I know which video that's from. Don't ask questions, bros. But anyway, that is a minute. Okay, now we're going to go look at the mission info. This is made by Nemesis. Nemesis Bromine Uplink version 2. Continuing the war games in the Finnish forests. This time the rebels will try... Bro! Ghost Wolf. This is just going to be a meme round, ain't it? Okay, all right. Bros, here we go. Continuing with the bro games and the bronish forces, this time the Brobles will try to secure and hack 3 brominals from the French forces. Hack the 3 brominals the French forces are holding. Okay. Area of bro operations here. Bro mornings near the eastern coast. Broats, the brominals have a longer timer, 150 seconds instead of 90 seconds than usual. Mission rules here. Bro 4 can have a maximum of 2 squads. Bro Ray or Brofa. Brovo, Broly, or Brola. No, it would be Brolta, my bad.
Hello.
In any safe start zone. Wow, that's amazing. All right, the game mode here is Bro Link, which means there's 3 brominals up for play. The hack time is 150 seconds. That is going to be tough. It has been a minute. I can stop now. All right, mission variables here.
What the fuck? I missed it.
850 meters. We do have magnified optics in play today. You missed 2 minutes of it, actually. Defender points have 85. Shut up. 85 points for building fortifications and no NVGs. Medium anti-tank settings here. We have a Maz with 1 AT and 1 HE round, and RPG with 1 HE and 1 AT round. Interesting. All right. Looking over, I mean, who are we at right now? We're at Blue 4. All right. Okay, we're at Bro 4. My bad. All right, Bro 4 here.
Let's go, brothers.
All right, here's a breakdown of how all these names are. You got the Bro team lead. You got the Bro sergeant in charge of the Bro command squad. You got the Bro L. I don't have anything for Bro for SO. You got the Bro leader. You got the Bro leader. This don't work. The squad bro and the team bro. Let's go with that. You got the assault rifleman and his assistant. The grenade. I don't have bro jokes for all of these. Damn it. All right.
Brother.
Okay, screw it. We have the Bromas as the main rifle for the French forces here. You got an HK 416 B10 version, and then you got the Brock 17 from Pokemon.
Bro. Yeah, you got it right, bro. Yeah, bro. Come on. Yeah, keep going, bro. Come on.
Dream, I'm going to strangle your Broton. Anyway, you got the Mimi with the FN Bragg. You got the Bro 36 launcher. The M24 SWS Brozert edition. You got the M14 Bro BR. No, the E Bro R.
I love that.
The E Bro R. And the MP7. This is just me struggling to be funny. Anyway, you got an HK. It's been a minute. HK MP5 and a 416 for crew and aviation. CSW, nothing on there. I'm going to speak really quickly before someone screws me over. We got 2 transport trucks. We got 2 M2 Humvees. We've got 2 transport unarmed Humvees. I'm glad your brain's going to melt. You got a 1117. The GMG has been replaced with a 240 Bravo instead. Even though it lists it as a GMG, it doesn't actually get that because they don't believe in GMGs with an FNF. You got 3 motorcycles, 2 transport Humvees as well, and then 3 shielded M2s with 400 rounds, 4 boxes of 100. Excellent. All right, looking at command, you got Pierce commanding now. Let's see what crazy plan he comes up with, or he might do something normal. It is impossible to tell, but I hope he does well nonetheless because he is one of he is one of FNF's better commanders, I would say. We got Vagrant, who I argue is one of, if not the best commander with FNF, being as X-Ray read, Reed lead.
Reed,
Twins
something
being the
incredible.
medic, Patriot being the sniper, Mirror being one of the suppressed shooters picking an M14, and then Salty also taking an M14. Bro speak is over. No one's gonna pick it. All right, Newton leading Alpha, Miss Spirit being Alpha 1 lead, Confused Pupper being the machine gunner. We got Benes, Slavitek, and Broken together. Ant is leading Alpha 2. He's got Pandero, Barrett, Blast, and Ruffs together. Azariah leading Bravo HQ. He's got Yanni leading Bravo 1 with Iander, Whiplash, Nim, Cindy, and Malin. We got Nafs leading Bravo 2 with Cullis, Nemesis, Dobbs, and Katz. Rory leading Charlie HQ with Ash leading Charlie 1 with Tackleberry, Steve, Kabooey Face, Swola, Bronx, and Brovik. We've got Bronathan. It's not a P there, it's actually a B for Bro Jonathan with Aim at the Bros, Mini Bro, B Bro, that's a B instead of a D, or it's, no, D Bro Mega, that's it. And then Bro Kenzie. Bream, I'm gonna freaking bro your freaking brass later, bro. Anyway, you got Broughton leading with Bazooki, Bon, Boniver, Broner. Bro, why does he have a Broner in here, man? That's not good. Brodog and Brozeus there. Final Broster leading Brodom Hussein, Browahem, Bromis, and Bronze. Good God. Feel like it's a mental flashbang? That's the point. Anyway. Broken and Bayant are going to be playing together in a Bropal 1-7 with that Bro 2 and that Bro 240, man. It's going to be pretty deadly. But otherwise, looking over at Bro 4 here. Oh my gosh, really big text, just in case you can't read. Brody, 2000 Bro, Brobel, Frank, H. Liza, Broka, Mofu, Osh.
Mofu.
I see. Anyway, we know what that breakdown is. Also for Blue 4, I'd imagine they'd have a scoped 416. Green 4 probably going to have an SVD. The minute's over.
What I'm saying.
At least you have a mute button. I know, right?
Wait,
anyway,
no,
you have a...
There's a lot of people in chat who are like, oh my god, this is horrible. Probably only a few of you were there for the original Bro Talk.
Oh,
and that
man.
was the worst time, I think.
Don't even remind me.
We left. I couldn't feel my throat. I was in so much pain.
Oh man.
Okay, brah.
We did have a pretty big laugh over that. But anyway, AKMs and AKSs, so a mix of 5.45 and 7.62x39 for the Rebels here on Green 4. They've got PM handguns, RPKs and PKPs for their machine guns, RPG-26 for the light anti-tank. Oh god, why? Bro, okay, you got the T Bro 1000, Bry 1000, whatever you want to put on that for the Bro. You got a Bro KS with 45 round Bronana mags, or an AS Val with 20 round 9x39 Brogazine's there. You got the BB 2000 or an AKS 74 BUN. OTL, thanks for giving my bro Zir PSTV a sub. I hope you both keep enjoying the bro observations, and I broke you get a nice kick out of Briss Broperbration. Brah. All right, nothing in the BSW, which means bro served weapons. And then for assets here, you got 9 Broder bikes, 8 transport Billixes, and they're covered. 1 Broska Helix, 1 BKM Helix, 2 Bro TRs, which stands for Bro something something. I can't speak Broshin, man. And then 4 Brural transports. Good God, that's a lot of stuff. For green, Bro Dependent or Bro 4, whatever you want to call them. Usually I call them Bro Dependent because Bro 4 is, the bread guys instead of the breen guys. But anyway, looking at the Broster here, 20 seconds. Okay, it's almost over. Fuck. All right, you got Barry here commanding with Bringo, who's the lead head. He's the Bro Broncho, the bread Brach.
Yes, bro. Keep going, bro. You can't stop, bro. You have to
keep doing
bro.
this
Bro,
with bread.
Bread. I love bread.
Fuck it, it's over. Lolo is leading Revanche, Sam, Spiky, Seismo, and Reaper's Insanity. Let's see. Spiky and Seismo both going for the 45 round RPK magazines. It's Revanche taking the T5000 sniper rifle. Mashadar leading Alpha HQ. Liron being one of the Liron, yeah, interesting name. Being one of the vehicle crewmen because he's got the crewman weapon. 187th taking Alpha 1. That is Circle, Sitter, Finn, Wickley, Yode, and Santo together.
GTTF taking Alpha 2. We got K9 leading Mobile X, Heretic, also Beyond, and Olivia. Anyway, Tantal leading Bravo 1. Bravo 1 being led by Major with Norris. Norris, does he have a machine gun? No, he does not. He just has a rifle. Okay, that's fine. Just Chess. Yeah, just, okay. It's just Chess. Broken and Sholin together. Usually the names are cut off, so I'm like, oh, what's the rest of that name? But nope, it was literally just that. Devo leading Bravo 2 with Olaf, Abusive Uncle Andy, Green Thumb, Govavok, Doc, and Whitehead. Charlie has all merged together as Papeka Pirates. You got King leading with Flux Maz, Bronson Novix, Legal Action Guy Fieri, Army Jesus, Despo, Vexen, Michael Roster, Schnufflix, Korvac, Dylan, and Artisan. Delta being led by Lurch, as the leadership Delta 1 being led by Shepard with Stark, Arcane, Severe, Arcor, Lorenzo, and Chaos. Delta 2 being led by Savan with Oddball, 2D Roll, Timek, Blam, and Jack. 6 minutes remaining. Hamilton, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Looking over at the AO here specifically, though, Green 4 can attack from 3 different locations, the south, the north, or the far east.
I'm gonna go grab my drink, bro.
My bad, it's west. East is all covered in water, and there's 3 terminal sites. Blue 4 spawning close by one of them here. These are all really open areas here. It's the Quarry area of Viralati, so that can be a bit tough. Looks like there's been some build-ups on some military bases to help alleviate that, but otherwise you have first terminal around here. It's kind of at the edge of the tree line. A little bit of a tough AO to defend because it's at the edge of these trees here. They do have a nice building here that they've already started fortifying here. You have, first story access, second story access, and third story access in terms of the ability to fire from. There's only one doorway to get in here, and usually you can enhance movement into these windows even if they're shot out. So this could be a really good building to defend. And it looks like the terminal, though, it's in a different building. It's in this warehouse building. Usually you'll see people get up on this position right here. Posture check, you got it. You might see people even get on the rooftop if they can climb around, but you can get in the front of these heavy lifters here. So we'll see if Blue Ford tries that, but they are trying to build a bit of a fortification line right here to at least watch the northern side. They got to be careful, though. They need fortifications on the south and the west, otherwise they could potentially be flanked, so we'll see them continue to utilize their fortification points there. Otherwise, Terminal 2, it's nice own little perimeter. You have an immediate rock wall right here, which I think Green 4 could scale, but it would be a really bad idea, so I do actually really like the Overwatch here. I think with some additional fortifications, it could be really good to hunker this area down. The one weakness with it, though, is there's a lot of cover around it, but otherwise it is very, very open. This would be one of my favorite AOs to hit, though. Just, steep plateaus here, it allows for only a small amount of room for forces to work with, but groups that are really good with marksmanship, such as Papega, could, I think, really dominate on this type of AO here. And then you have the third terminal. Actually, let me quickly look back. Terminal is located in the HQ building itself on the rooftop. So you could actually overwatch this from, outside of the AO, technically, if you have somewhere high enough to watch that spot. So something to easily counter that spot. And then the third terminal site is over here in the warehouse building as well. It's got this nice overwatch area to hunker it all down. Looks like they're also putting a 50 cal right there. Again, the weakness is from the rear. So it's got, some really good potential here, especially from any northern attacks, but it's very niche and very prone to being flanked here. An enemy could literally come up right here, scale these rocks, and get right on top of this position to then start attacking. I would honestly hold this AO, and then I would just put defensive lines around the plateau itself. As long as you can lock this plateau down, I think you would have the best chance of winning as the defender. Just, capitalize on these massive open areas, really force the enemy into some kill zones and some fatal funnels. But I think it's risky because you're sacrificing the other two AOs, so you're really hoping you have that defensive line down, which can be tough. But I think just capitalizing on these open areas, it could be doable. And knowing FNF, I have seen something like that happen time and time again. So we'll just have to see what Blue 4 comes up with. I mean, they have a lot of 50 cals to work with, both statics and vehicle-wise. They have a 117 to maraud around and do some early counterattacking for any Green 4 that come in. It could really go either way, but I mean, that's what I like to see. Green 4, they've got a solid amount of forces that they can attack from any direction, mind you. But Blue 4 have a pretty good sector security down. They can only teleport between the sectors because you see that their safe zones only encompass these specific areas. So 2 minutes remaining. We'll see how things go, but I think that's also why they're only digging this perimeter right here. They have some room over here to actually build some more, but they can also always use fortify tools.
What's up, dude? You coming to Jessica's party?
Shut up, Dream.
What's up? It's gonna be a rager.
Yes, the DayZ mod set is quite big, but that's also because we've heavily modified the map. It has its own custom end tier zones. It has its own custom zombies, mutants, like the whole 9 yards. Own custom things for base building, objects, items, additional weaponry.
What time is that?
Pretty good. 11:30 p.m. EST. So if you want, yeah, it's gonna be really late for you. I know. Okay.
I want to kill you, but it might not be that worth it.
Sorry, buddy. But I mean, Tanker, compared to vanilla, it's like Arma. Like, it's a lot of mods, but it completely changes how to play the game, in my opinion. Keep some of the base elements, base controls, but completely changes the strat. But if you ever explore the end game zones, especially the tier 4 zone. I finally went out there, and my god, like, that place is a fucking maze. But anyway, mission has started. We'll keep it on task right here. Green 4 have everything mounted on the west and have started sending out their vehicles here. Meanwhile, I think we have X-Ray coming from the south.
What's up, dude?
And from the north, I think we have a squad attacking, which appears to just be Delta and Platoon. So Green 4 going to really focus on coming in from the west here. We'll watch everything unfold. I want to see where that 117 goes, but it looks like they're immediately heading up to Terminal 2 instead. Interesting. Yeah, right on, Mini Tanker. I hope you enjoy it.
Gun.
You're right?
Gun.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Gonna order some food or make some food, Goober.
I don't know. Don't know what to eat. Also, I have to save money for this kitten. So, you know.
Yep, makes sense.
Unless this big, strong Twitch viewer wants them. Big, strong.
So I'm gonna say this for the
muscly.
record. I don't make a lot of money.
Well, to be fair, a lot of your money goes on your mortgage, which makes sense.
I would say
All of the money goes on your mortgage?
no. I'm thinking right now because again, YouTube suffered pretty hard like 6 months ago and hasn't really recovered since. Back then, I was making a good amount of money. Like I was actually planning to do a lot of upgrades, maybe build a computer and give it away. But nope, that all got Thanos snapped. So these days, YouTube alone can't pay the mortgage. So I'm thinking like everything, like every source of revenue I'm making right now. I would say the mortgage plus tax, plus HOA, plus utility, plus the grocery budget probably takes 80% of my revenue right now. And then the remaining 20 is either put in savings or used to occasionally go to a restaurant, I want to say once a week.
That's not bad.
So it's livable, but, you know, I've also had it be a little more than that, but I would say on average it is about that level, though, across, you know, the 5 years of doing this. But, yeah, no. People think I make a shit ton of money. I'm like, no, I don't.
For me,
Yep.
I don't own a house.
Yeah, right? I mean,
So I don't need to pay a
that's the best
mortgage.
financial decision you can
there
make.
you go. Just don't own a house. Just don't own it.
What happened to YouTube? They had they keep having algorithm changes. I want to say twice a year.
YouTube.
YouTube just decided, hey, you're not popular anymore, and took away, I want to say
Base.
3/4 of my viewership, and with that, 3/4 of my revenue. So, yeah, no.
YouTube kind of base.
It's funny though, because when they take away my viewership, my revenue per viewership like spikes. So that's why I'm still able to make a decent amount of money, but it's only like a little between the 3 accounts. Right now, it's about $1,000, but that's
Oh my god!
that's only
there's
2/3 of the mortgage
money.
itself,
Why
not
are you
including the
complaining?
tax. You know,
There's so much money. Why are you complaining?
it's because where I live, I mean, you have to
not.
at least make like
It's not.
4K a month to.
Yeah, I live in England.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Luckily, I only pay council tax and a little bit of the food budget for myself.
Yeah, right. I mean,
so I'm quite lucky.
I would say I do have a bit of a Spartan lifestyle. I'm not really like Bloodwing does all the decorating in the house, and then I have to cut her a check for half.
And I also have a pretty decent wage. I think I earn $9.66 an hour, and I work 8 hours. And when you're not spending that, say on a mortgage or on an apartment, you do end up having, a good chunk of revenue at the end of the month.
Well, I mean, I literally went from paying for college to saving up money to put a, down payment on the house to now paying for the house. So it's like, all right, I'm just screwed. And then I've got people telling me, oh my gosh, you should go on a vacation. You should go here. You should go there. And I'm like, with what money?
The money you make from YouTube. All of it. You're like, all the money you make. Thousands.
Yeah.
Millions.
Send in goat team.
Liru's actually lying to you. He gets 1 million views per video. Liru actually runs one of those
you're
kids
right.
channels.
You know what?
Liru runs
those toy channels, right? That just make like millions of dollars just by unboxing toys. Yeah.
Ryan's Toy
God.
Review, who is like a billionaire at
Dude.
age 10. I talked about this with my mum and a couple other people. He's gonna fucking hate his life comfort. There's a good possibility, because that could be the new Disney children, because the whole thing about Disney children is they went on to do some fucked up shit.
Hold on, we have some shooting going. We're getting very off topic, so I want to start covering the operation itself. Dumb Reject, thanks for the 24-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Round 2 just started. Impossible to tell who's winning, but round 1 was won by Op4. But it got a little closer than I thought.
Down already.
Yep. Trying to see where he's taking fire from. Could be the marksman tied to Blue 4. No, yes it is. It's an ACOG with a FAMAS, and yes, when you redid your headset, whenever you change your audio on Arma, it breaks your sound.
It just depends. It depends on how it feels on the day.
Yep, but otherwise, Green 4 dealing with some Blue 4. This is actually interesting. Blue 4's really stepped out their defensive lines on the north, south, and west, but we're just having some sporadic firefights here, though. Green 4 I've been calling Green 4 Op 4, my bad. Green 4 are starting to get some forces kind of intermingled in, but it looks like Green 4 is going for mainly a northern-based attack, so they reposition a lot of their forces there. And, I mean, it's just the YouTube algorithm. Sometimes it's on my side, and then sometimes it'll literally just even stop giving notifications about videos to my subs. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever at this point. I've given up on YouTube for, I want to say, a year or two at this point, because it's just constant algorithm tracking and trying to exploit every little thing. But
I was like, yo, I'm going to do YouTube, and then I gave up after like a month. Editing is
What's that? I'm not in the mood for your shit today.
Send in goat
All right,
team
let's see.
6
Blue 4, we also have some
now.
scope scars here. So I think the marksman gave their ACOG. Oh, wait, no, it was a magnified optic round. I forgot. Yeah, magnified optics. So it's a lot of long-range fighting, which actually means that Blue 4 has a tougher time defending these open ridges, which is why I think they have their forces so spaced out. But anyway, Stoken, thanks for the 5 gift subs. If you got a sub from Stoken, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Send in goat team 6 now.
Otherwise, I think we're having some skirmish plays by Green 4 on the southern side.
Send in
and that's supposed to draw Blue
now.
4 down to the south so the stronger force can attack from the north, but since Blue 4 has all of these long defensive lines, I don't think Blue 4 is going to send anything over. We're actually seeing Green 4 ground command teams getting engaged by Blue 4's internal defensive perimeters as Green 4 trying to sneak around, so that's a bit tough. And then we just have a few Green 4 units across various angles here. And we also have Dingo, right next to a Blue 4 position here, and I don't think he even realized it, but Blue 4 doesn't see him. That's because he's in a little bit of defilade cover at the moment.
I have returned.
Yep, I saw you joined back on the server. We just have a lot of skirmishing going on, but it looks like Green 4 starting to engage the main of Blue 4.
As soon as you add advanced optics into a game, that always happens. Skirmishes, because people... And it's quite surprising in terms of actual players that they actually decide to use their scopes instead of running up.
Dingo just fired a GL. Again, he's right next to his blue 4 position, but these two don't seem to be paying it any mind. He's literally between two blue 4 positions, spaced about 100 meters apart, but this is prime example of situational awareness here.
What the fuck? Well, actually, no, okay. Albeit, Jonathan...
Okay, Jonathan, I just saw him react to that thunk sound. Omega's now looking, and he just spotted Dingo, and there's a headshot, and then a double tap. All right, so Dingo's down. Looking over at the north, I think this was Scandy. Yeah, so a big chunk of Scandy's getting shot up here. They're actually between a lot of green 4 positions at the moment. But because they're surrounded and it's all open area within this forest, I think they're getting shoot up. Magnified optics, you know, making it worse. A little bit of defilade cover, but yeah, it's not going well for this Scandy counterattack here.
Nim dead. No kills. Whiplash currently down.
The one fear...
But Steve...
The one fear when you have your forces spaced out like this is if your opponent pushes with a large force, they can easily overpower any defensive lines that are made, magnified optics or not. Because the defenders just are way too spread out here. But with the goal of this type of defense is once you realize where the enemy's doing their major attack from, you have to redeploy your defensive lines. But if you're being skirmished on other sides, then it's really hard to A, tell where the attack is coming from, and B, pull your forces to where you need them to be after you identify where the main attack is coming from, because they're engaged with skirmishes. So I think this is going to be an early advantage to the attacker here. You're seeing Nemesis doing his best to hold, but he gets taken out by Roster picking him off, because we got some Pepega Pirate players mixed in here, and they are really good with headshotting with iron sights, and then you add scopes. I mean, these people are beasts.
If some of them are actually just using the iron sights, that's something they do. So you have a lot. Where are they? There they are. Armor Jesus is using a scope. Korvac is. Legal Action is. Bathieri is. Okay, so they're all using scopes, so yeah, they're just 10 times more dangerous this time around.
I'm just really worried about Blue 4's defensive strategy. Granted, I appreciate what Pierce has done here. It's just the perfect counter to it is going on right now, and Pierce just doesn't have the manpower to turn around yet.
I think Pierce is a much better attacker because that's when he can put his, like, ideas into...
Yeah.
Like... fruition.
Pretty much, Matt, is fine. That is pretty much how it works. And yes, we can diversify our revenue streams, but, you know, they can literally get flicked on and off. What's that calling out OnlyFans as if I had something like that? Or the opportunity to make something like that. That's cute. We'll call it Only Goats. So yeah, Blue 4, I mean, they're just down to Iander and Malin on the rear, but Roster's now coming around, I think, checking for any remaining Blue 4 elements. He's pretty close to Iander at the moment, but did Iander just spot him? No. Okay. Now you're starting to see Green 4 set up this really nice battle line here to envelop Terminal 3. Granted, Terminal 3 has a really nice Overwatch area. You see some assets starting to be brought over to this northern side. I think Blue 4 is starting to wise up to the fact that the main attack is coming from the northern side, but what else can come up here? And what might be engaged by skirmishers here? We also see some forces going south to trying to find more of the skirmishers there, but I'm just worried Blue 4 stretching themselves out too thin if they're going for both the north and the south here. I don't know. I'm a little worried about the defenders here. I mean, this is a Scandia recon group, so I do see them keeping this area suppressed. I mean, we got some Green 4 guys shooting at a smoke grenade right now, for Christ's sake, but I don't know. If Scandy can hold this ridge, I mean, it's a lot of open ground around it. We see Blue Force repositioning their forces, but I mean, just Green Force massive battle line here.
Oh, Marlin gets another kill.
It has a lot of opportunity to allow for Green 4 to push forces past this open area and flank that ridge. Blue 4 really just needs to start committing forces to potentially hold something like this. But again, we see a lot of Blue 4 guys to the south just either looking for or fighting skirmishes. Sure, some AT get fired.
It wasn't a HE, it was an AT.
Yes, they're going for the BTR.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
That is firing into the 1117. 1117's pulling back. That was an HE round that just hit right in front of the Vic. Yep, that's at least going to spook it. This is all about the ridge defense. Green 4 is eventually going to start getting their left flank to, I guess in their perspective, their right flank, so I'm going to say western side force to come around. We just heard more AT come around that hit a Humvee. Holton is knocked out on Blue 4 side. The rest of their forces are pinned in a building.
I wonder if that building does have a destruction texture, so I'm surprised it didn't go up. Oh, Holton went back up, but then immediately went back down.
Yep, failed his wake-up check. Green 4 now could be pinned by that one building. This is buying time for Blue 4 to reposition their forces, but they still have forces going further south. I think Pierce thinks there's some sort of pincer attack going on, but again, he's just falling for skirmisher bait there.
Jonathan killed Fred, so it's just poor,
it's one of the two
over here.
FN Mag guys taken out. Now, we could see Malinander turn around and start harassing the rear of this Green 4 push. That could do some pretty significant damage. But as soon as Blue 4 starts turning their forces around and redefining their battle lines, taking on more fortified areas on top of areas that can overwatch these open fields Green 4 is going to have to cross, that's going to bring security back into Blue 4. But we've got this BTR here completely misfiring here. He's going to fire into smoke grenades thrown by Green 4 as they're running up.
Completely in the open. I'm surprised no one from Bravo 2, if they have any AT.
I don't see any AT capable on that ridge. We could see... Nope, there at that house, there's only 4 of them left. On the rear ridge, we do have Fawns with AT, but that is pretty far back. Might not be in a visual range there.
No, I don't think he can. No, we can't see him.
This is a really weird round, but so far it is starting to work back in Blue 4's favor. But Green 4, they're starting to get that western flank across that open area. Thankfully, Blue 4 has set up a defensive line to cover their immediate west. And now you're seeing Blue 4 engaging their own X-ray group to the east. What is going on? They have magnified optics. They should be able to PID. This is a tough round.
Oh, here comes Mashador. I think he's realized that there are enemies in there. That 12, is it 12.7 or 14.5?
14.5. That could easily penetrate into this house, and none of these Blue 4 guys have ammo. AT.
The 7.62 might even pen the walls.
Not the brick, but it can't fire into the windows. I don't think that BTR knows that there's enemies in here. I think he's just going to see the body, see the wreck, go, oh, okay.
Any AT?
I don't see any AT or demo on these guys, though, so they have nothing that can deal with that. So that's going to keep those forces on hiding, rendering them ineffective. We might see more forces cross on the northern side. And they are. They've loaded up in a hillocks, and they are crossing. Oh. AT just got fired by the ridge. That was Fawns. And it's smoking the Vic. That is going to cook off in a second.
Uh-oh. And
it won't detonate, though, to kill the guys in the Vic, though. Or it blow the Vic up, potentially blow the house, but it will... It doesn't flame out. Lucky.
That was lucky. That was I think it was a HE round. No, couldn't have been.
It might have been based off of the crater, actually.
Yeah. That might be why it didn't cook off.
Remember, they only have 1 AT and 1 HE round per person, so 2 per team between the gunner and the assistant. Seen some grenades getting thrown out. And the 4 people are still on this ridge trying to hold. Looks like Iander was taken out because Sholin turned around. But Oh, no, he doesn't have the kills. I don't know who got him, but Malin's still marauding up on the northern side. 3 kills with the scoped HK-416. And Blue 4, they still have their forces completely off. They have been killing some of the skirmisher teams, but Blue 4 is committing even more of its forces to fight 2 of the skirmishers. I mean, this is exactly what Green 4 wants, but Green 4 doesn't seem to be able to get the maneuvering they want to get their battle line in here. In fact, I mean, their central force has been taking a few casualties. They've actually pulled back. And then their right flank, or excuse me, their eastern flank that had Pepega also taking quite a few casualties, but they're going really wide here. And now they're fighting a completely different Blue 4 element.
I'm only seeing Marlon now, so did he Ander... Was he Ander or...
And you giving a sub to Andy. Thank you to you both. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope
Ander
you get a nice kick out of this
dead,
scenario.
so he was caught out by some of the Green 4 guys. There's just Marlon on this rear side now.
It's just a race of can Green 4 get across these open fields and start hitting the terminal sites before Blue 4 can reposition their forces. It doesn't look like either is going to happen for a little while. We do have that one Green 4 force coming, but instead they're doing a very wide maneuver here, crossing more open territory, maybe to try to bypass to get to Terminal 1. That's only going to make all the Blue 4 forces turn around and try to head in quicker, because maybe from there they can then take Terminal 2 and rely on the rest of their force to get to Terminal 3, but that's risky because you don't know where else Blue 4 have set up defensive lines other than what the skirmishers have reported to the south. So maybe there's some communication going on, but usually by this point, that level of communication doesn't exist. But Blue 4 smoking from that house to move up to this ridge. Blue 4 down to 3 defenders. Dobbs, Katz, and Azariah. I think it was Cindy up here who got taken out. Yep.
They've done better than I thought they would up here.
And Green 4 have just lost Curie and Fred, so all of Green 4 command is dead, so there's no one coordinating this push here.
For a while, but Carrie's just been sitting.
Carrie just got taken out.
Dingo was also with him, but obviously we saw him get tapped at the start.
I feel like if you have one force that's been able to make it past the open area, you should have the other forces turn around and go the route that Green 4 force has been moving, especially if you have skirmishers on the other side of Blue 4's defensive line, keeping them pinned or at least pulling them away from the AO. Because from that point, all you have to do is get to where that crossing is and then just push in and take everything out from the enemy's nose. But because command is dead, I don't think we're going to see that level of coordination here. We might see it with Pepega.
Green 4 are trying to get around and surround them, but they've just been stopped at every point, where it's no longer viable to do that, but they keep trying. That could probably be because Kerry is dead and Kerry can speak because of the position he was in.
Pinned. Yeah, it was a weird placements all around. Blue 4 starting to turn their forces around, though, and starting to head back from the south to go north. So, I mean, again, if Blue 4 can redeploy their forces here, I think that's going to be it for Green 4.
Yeah.
I want to see what Pepega does to redeploy. If they're going to turn around that BTR and follow that other force in, or if they're going to try to go through this open area. There isn't any AT on the right side, but there is a 50 cal set up. Yep, they're putting that 50 cal down there now. It's a little worrisome, though, because with magnified optics, that 50 cal gunner can be heavily exposed. And he's immediately firing it. Almost hit it. Actually, he did hit Despo up a little bit. And he knocks Despo out. Doc immediately trying to return fire here. Didn't go for a magnified optic, only a red dot.
Down, Doc. Well, he's got the
PKT Humvee's pushed up. And then you have the BTR.
Oh, where is he?
Solo crew by Norris.
Yeah, Doc is using the PKM or PKP.
It's the PKT Humvee.
No, I'm talking about Doc.
Hillux.
Yeah, no, he has only got the red dot. Interesting.
But yeah, no, Doc, yeah, I don't know why he chose that. I mean, this is a really good AO for magnified optics, but
PKT is down.
Yeah, I think the 117 just took it out. Falcon is on 6 kills, by the way, with that 117. I'm not surprised with that at all. Green 4's
117s tend to be like really good in FNF.
I would argue it's probably the vehicle with the highest kill counts we see for the round, which is why it's so
God,
significant.
Yeah, probably.
Because it has such a good amount of ammo.
Good armor, and it's
good
so
armor,
fast.
and yeah, it's a very maneuverable Vic.
Probably I'd say the BTR might be second, but that's probably because it's used majoritely. Like that, I think that's the most used op4 vehicle. But yeah, I think the 1117 is probably the best FNF vehicle.
So Blue 4 is mounting their forces to the south in trucks, and they're going to pull them back. So I think Green 4's done. We do have this massive force over to the side, but they're being ineffective because they're not maneuvering. They're just holding right now. A force like this that's not doing anything is a bit of a wasted effort here, but I think they're just trying to decide what to do at this point. But Blue 4, I mean, by successfully holding the northern ridge, they're at least going to keep Terminal 3 locked down. And if they keep plinking at forces on the northern side, that's just going to completely deplete them, and then they can just turn around to deal with whatever's been flanking around on their rear. I just want to look at the Blue 4 assets real quick. That 1117 is equipped with 200 round boxes and 5 boxes of it. So 1,000 rounds of M2, but 200 rounds of M2. That's a lot of ammo to work with. You can take out multiple BTRs with that single box.
So I actually just realized Twins and Patriot, where they put that 50 cal static, that's actually a really nice position.
Hold up real quick. Spiky and Seismo are going to sneak in to Terminal 2 here as the 2 suppressed shooters. So some of those skirmishers.
He's sitting in the he's sitting in the what I'm not excited for is I think
Spiky just shot at Seismo. Oh, that's funny.
I think I don't know. I've never seen these. So these two are going to have to pull something big out here because they're taking on Muir, who I know is a very good player. Pierce, who's a very good player. Salty, I'm not too sure about.
Sear only has really oh no, he's got a suppressed scope Mark 14. Good God.
Sismo did really well last week, if I remember. So
Muir got spotted and is being engaged. Seismo finally gets the kill.
Muir is Scottish as well.
Hearing some AT launches on Alpha 1 for Blue 4. That's Delta, Green 4 attacking him. Yep.
We actually didn't notice. Obviously, the silence. So Pierce isn't going to notice because there's no way he hears that in the vehicle.
Yeah, I think Salty. Yeah, Salty heard the suppressed shots, but I think he thought it was Mir firing. But Salty's going to find Mir's body. Seismo's going to come around and see Salty, and gets the headshot immediately. Pierce just chilling in the driver's seat. Pierce, I think, knows something's up because he just put the engine on. Seismo double tap. You cannot hear his gunshots over that firefight that Blue 4 Charlie's given. Now, I wonder if Blue 4 Charlie's going to turn around and try to capture the terminal after these two open it up, but now they're alone. I'm worried to see what might happen when they initiate the hack on that terminal. Like, who's going to immediately come running back? Righto, Korvac. I'm sorry that Falcon got you. Falcon on 7 kills, by the way. Hold up. That 1117's coming up. It's going to catch Seismo out of position. Falcon's looking in that direction. Immediately spots Seismo. Gets the shots on Seismo.
No, it's just Spiky and her leg is sticking out the wall.
Yeah, they lost their opportunity here, I think. Falcon turns out and double taps Seismo's body. That's 8 kills for Falcon there.
So I think Spiky's doing the right thing here and just not doing anything.
Yeah.
Except sitting in a corner.
But that leg's sticking out. I'm wondering if... Oh, Spiky's starting to move.
Okay, she moved forward a bit so the leg's no longer sticking out. Oh, here comes Eric. Spiky could probably hear Eric.
Over that vehicle, though. Might be a bit tough. Eric coming down.
Oh, Eric just immediately.
Oh. Both sides took hits. Meanwhile, looking over at Terminal 1, Blue 4 putting these 4 defensive lines to good use because those forces have finally come out from the south to reestablish their defensive lines here. And they are dealing really well with this Green 4 attack wave. You got a Dishka Helix from up the road trying to fire in to this defensive line, but Blue 4 utilizing one of their M2 statics to stop them. You know, magnified optics with these FAMSs, though, I mean, you got a high fire rate, but really high recoil to deal with as well, but I've been seeing a lot of players bursting them to maintain that accuracy, and it's been, I think, really working out for Blue 4 holding here. I think Green 4, they had a pretty good advantage here, but they've just been kind of dropping the ball with their coordination. I think because ground command for Green 4 just got caught in a bad position and just died early on.
I think if this wasn't terminal and it was destroy your sector, I think Green 4 probably would edge it out, but because it's terminal, I think Blue 4 have this.
Like, we got some really good players on this Green 4 side here, but Blue 4 is really well entrenched. I'm not sure if we'll see any terminal takes. I mean, on the other side, I was talking about this previous round. Papega, some of the best players, but they're all caught in open areas. The enemies have magnified optics, and, I mean, just Flux and RMGs in a building in the open. I mean, it's bad right now. I know it's Hilux, not Hilux. I'm sorry, but I'm going to keep pronouncing it that way.
Hilux? It's not Hilux. It's Hilux. You're oh. Who cares? Stop being picky. It's a vehicle.
You got some great grenades throws by Green 4, but again, they're just getting caught in this defensive line.
Oh, I've just seen Falcon. Look what Falcon's doing. Falcon and his driver.
They're hunting down Papega. Falcon's on 9 kills.
I can't see that. What's the button?
117 has to be careful. A few GLs will actually knock it out.
That's the only problem with the 117 is that it's really, really like... I've seen it take an AT shot before.
Yep.
And I've seen it go down to like 2 GLs.
Falcon spots Roster.
Roster managed to get down. Has Roster got any explosive capabilities?
Nope, he only has a GL. Yeah, so I think the reason they backed up the Vic was because they were actually at the edge of the field of play.
Yeah.
Roster taking more damage.
Man, the myth, the legend, Roster. There's no way. He's just going to bleed out.
Bayan's going to go for it.
Oh my god. Hey, what are you doing? The bait play almost worked.
It almost did.
GL.
More GLs coming in.
Roster manages to survive. Armageddon and Flux just firing it right now.
We'll check back on him later, but look at the remainder of this Green 4 push. I mean, both sides have taken significant damage over to the west, but I'm seeing a lot less Green 4 names here. Benish just cleaning house, double tapping Arc King, gets another kill. It's just Lorenzo down. Right, I'm sorry. Venus. God, I'm shocked. I mean, looking over at the north, you got some other Green 4 forces, but they're all just knocked down. I mean, this has just been a stomp-out defense. Green 4 had the opportunity, but just no coordination, no initiative, and it's just blowing up in their face. Falcon on 10 kills now. He's gone double digits in the Vic. I think this is it. I think this is going to be a solid Blue 4 win. 18 minutes left on the clock. I don't see it turning around. So one of the major things where we see this play out this way is because, I guess reasons would be the best way to put it. There is sometimes a major lack of communication. Bayan breaching the building, fighting with Arma Jesus. catches Arma Jesus as he's reloading, puts more shots in him. Arma Jesus finishes the reload as Bayon has to pull back to reload as well. Jesus frags. But one of the biggest reasons is there's just not a lot of communication or coordination, which is required to do large plays like that. And it just screws them. They getting shot at by Roster on the rear here. So he quickly runs back and got Falcon turning around. He's harassing remaining elements of Alpha HQ.
Oh,
Grenade gets him.
He took so much shrapnel. Another nade goes up.
More shrapnel to the feed.
Oh, AT.
Falcon making a run for it, but who fired that AT?
It was, I think Doc shot it, and then Norris took it out with the AT.
Interesting.
That's why.
Bay now trying to pick people off. He's got that one kill because he went up and chopped Arma Jesus. I mean, that's literally a full squad between the two of them that have they've gotten the kills for. Meanwhile, Blue 4, they got that last kill. You got X-Ray Sam pushing up on a Humvee on his own to try to go take Terminal 2. Terminal 2 defended by a few elements of Charlie HQ. There's the 15-minute warning. And Blue 4 platoon, I mean, it's over. We might see a few small plays like this, but this is pretty much over. Just because of that lack of coordination by Green 4, unfortunately. And they had the advantage, too. They baited Blue 4 so well, but they just weren't able to follow through. 50 cal going where it needs to, it just can't seem to penetrate. I don't even know what Sam's doing at this point. Grenade literally bounces on top of the Vic. I mean, his windows are shot out too, so...
I'm surprised Roster's still alive.
Is Sam gonna drive up the...
What a man. Woo! He just flipped. He does a roll, tactical roll.
It's a tactical roll to brace, lower his speed so he can get away with that. I love it.
Turtle roll.
The turtle roll. He's not out of the woods yet.
Literally.
I hate you. And now his own BTR shooting at him.
That's so sad.
Ah, oh, what has this round been? To be honest, I'm a little disappointed with the macro elements of this round, but I mean, at least Pierce was able to finally pull his forces back once he realized it was a bluff. So great reaction there by Pierce for Blue 4 command, but you know, Green 4 just didn't have that coordination. Sam flipping his Humvee.
He flipped it.
Literally in the worst spot possible because he's below 3 members of Scandi.
Ross is dead. Oh, and he's dead.
And Sam just got sniped out of the Vic that was upside down!
The turtle strat did not work this time.
So fun fact, if you go, if you get killed in the Humvee, you actually glitch through the bottom of it a little bit.
Let me see his feet.
There's our Arma fun fact for the day. Alright, just probably decided, well, because no one's gonna see the underside of the Vic, we can have him glitch through a little bit, but guess what? Sam has shown us that it might happen anyway.
5 people left. For Green 4.
For Green 4? Ooh.
No, okay, 6. So
6, because there's 2 in that BTR crew.
Yeah, plus the 2. Then you've got Sholand, 2 of them are down, and then you've got 2 over there. There's 2 now.
Alright, let's see. Novix on 3 kills for Papega. Roster got 2. I mean, I'm just going to start looking through kill counts here. I just want to see who got the highest other than Falcon. Sam got 1. Seismo on 2. Reaper was on 2. Because you got to wonder, like, who really collected the kills here other than Falcon? But, you know, looking through all of Green 4, it just hasn't really been a lot. Papega did a good job under Charlie. You know, they got about like 7 or 8 kills between them. Severe got 5 kills under Delta 1. You know, good on him.
Is he playing as the finish?
He was the Green 4 force, so I believe so.
Yeah, he's the finish.
Pierce is at -1 kill.
Okay, that's great.
That's to be expected. Let's see. Vagrant on 1. God, I just saw twins on 4. So twins on 4 over at the first terminal where Severe died. Newton on 2, Misspear on 2, Tekik on 2, Broken on 1. I mean, if you see a bunch of people with 2 kills, I mean, there's your answer right there, going 2 for 1. Malin on 3, Naf's on 6. There you go. That's Scandi representation. Cat's got 2. There has to be a few more with some big chunks of kills. Aim with the stars with 2. I'm really looking here. And then Falcon with the 11. And Bayan with 4 now.
Jesus.
So 15 kills between those two. And I think they're trying to repair the 117, but they just got the other 2 there. Good God.
If the BTR stops wasting its ammo on fucking walls, they could actually play a huge part. Oh my fucking God.
Azariah's gonna... misses the shots on Despo.
That's not Despo, that's Debo.
Oh, you're right.
It's his twin brother.
Azariah's gonna push him.
Oh,
but
God.
he reacts quicker than Depot can turn her over.
Almost got killed by Doc's bullets. Uh-oh. Az just starts following him.
Get over here. I mean, he could try GLing the rear, but it's not going to do too much engine damage. Checks the body to see if there's anything on it he can use. BTR finally turns around, puts a 7.62 shot over Az's head. Cat's now firing at it. Doc correctly predicting that Az is going to go around that corner. I mean, if he has, I think 7.62 could... No, he does have 14.5 left. But the 117 coming over. GL's going, yep. 117's coming. We got 2 green 4 guys. They've engaged a full blue 4 squad by Terminal 1. Grenades being thrown over. Oh, yep, Az seen that gun turn up to him, but here comes the 117. 14.5 millimeter firing up at the window. Here's the 117. And there it is. Falcon on 13 kills now.
Take it away.
Bay had AT ready. And he God, the disrespect. 5 kills for Bay, Falcon on 13. That's 18 between the 2 of them. What a freaking vehicle crew this team has been.
Look, take half them off because of the M.
And there's more 50 cal firing from the ridge. Az got in. Should really get out before the 50 cal kills him.
He got hit. He
did get hit, and then immediately they're firing the 50 cal up there. Cat's okay. He's firing at the Vic. Yeah, it's a bit of confusion there for Blue 4. It makes sense because they're playing with an enemy Vic.
Jack left.
And yep. Thomas firing. Okay, they're double tapping an Op 4 body. It is just Jack left, and he's bleeding. Oh man, but. Honestly, just a good textbook example of great macro, but, you know, it falling apart to communication. Communication, one of the most important parts of Arma 3 PvP, that you don't really have that issue in any other video game. You know, like Battlefield, you know, in the 100-player servers, you don't really have that level of communication. It's just brute strength on both sides, but communication can make all the difference in Arma 3.
Oh.
Jack's making a run for it.
Why? Just die.
I don't think he knows he's the last man. He's hyped up on adrenaline. He's being hunted by Blue 4. And we got 8 minutes left, so I'm not going to be too bitchy about it, but this is...
I am.
This is it.
I'm going to be bitchy about it.
Ronan saying bye-bye points.
Just firing over there. Oh,
That
Thomas
literally landed on the tree next to Thomas.
Yeah, no, he's just giving away his position to literally everyone.
Well, what can he do? I mean, he doesn't really have a lot of options here.
Get better.
Okay, Jesus, Dream. I'd like to see you do that.
Get better. Easy.
Jack getting a great headshot on Thomas there. I'd love to see Falcon and Bay in 2 separate Crow Humvees on those 50 cals. They would just dominate, in my opinion. But Jackie's on 2 kills right now. Just put some shots on Black Dog. And that's actually making Blue 4 pull back. This is going to go to time. This is literally going to go to time because Blue 4 is getting skittish right now. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. I'm going to third person watch Jack scroll it out. I'll be back. I'm going to refill my water. Jesus.
He's gone. Let there be chaos.
Dream, shut.
Chaos and carnage. Let there be chaos. I don't know how to like look at the response, but do you guys think Anakin? You know, I'll quickly get up on the phone. Do you guys think Anakin is like a good name for the kitten? I think it is, and I'm quite happy with it. But you know, it's always good to ask people's opinions. Chaos incarnate. I think Anakin's a perfect name for a kitten. Perfectly honest. But you know. Chaos reigns! Chaos reigns!
Are you okay?
Chaos reigns!
Are you okay?
You left, so you know.
Yeah,
it was time for chaos.
I mean, I still have my headset on, you know, like I can just make it wireless for a second, just like listen to you, like rant.
Chaos.
But my push to talk, it's on my mouse, so.
Chaos reigns.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What, have you got a problem with chaos reigning?
All right, I'm going to take a moment to talk about the DayZ event tonight. So it's going to be in about 6 hours, give or take. Jack firing up at someone on...
Venus!
It's Venus? Oh dear.
Venus's friend just died.
Jack's still only on 2 kills. But anyway,
Venus
event
is only
tonight, it's going to
friend.
be a massive hunt Nessacre on the DayZ server. Let me see how many people have RSVP. Last time I checked, it was 9. Did that jump up? It's up to 13 now, so it's probably going to be like a 20-person server. Just messing around at that point, but Jack now under heavy fire. Jack just got hit once. Still watching.
Why are they not rushing him?
Ooh, more hits there.
that weather?
Well, with 2 minutes to go, it's looking pretty dry at the moment. I mean, Blue 4, they've been sending a few forces around just patrolling. Falcon and Bay resting on that 18 kills. Might be 19 if they quickly come up here. 2 minutes, they could still get up here and get the final kill. We got some marksmanship going on. Ooh, but Ant here spraying into Jack, knocking Jack out.
Finally.
Oop, follow-up shot just went to Jack. More fire coming in.
Kill me.
Finish
Fellow
him.
Jack, you must die.
45 seconds.
Yeah,
And he failed his wake-up check. Yeah, he's done. I agree, Jay. Something like that just to wrap it up at that point. Like a scripted thing of if there's more than 5 players on one team. There it is. There it is officially. Whew. Alright, we still have a third round. Based off of time, we'll probably go up to like 7 o'clock, to be perfectly honest. But we'll see how everything goes.
Are you going to stay for the final round?
Yes.
Very nice.
Sustained assault. Alright, let's go ahead and start transitioning everything. There will be NA. NA is just at, it's in, let's see, it's 5 o'clock, so 2.5 hours. We just have a break between EU and NA. So stream schedule will be, we'll cover the final round of EU. We'll take an hour-long break. We'll then do NA. And then when NA finishes, we're going to transfer right into DayZ.
I might actually play NA, you know, without streaming. I might do a fucking round. I haven't done a round in ages.
Yeah, go nuts. It's always good to flex your skills.
I promise you that there are no more skills.
It's like riding a bike. You'll get it back.
Okay, so this is actually going to be embarrassing, but I'm going to share this because, you know, I love you and I trust you. I actually don't know how to ride a bike.
I don't either.
And by that, yeah, I know. By that, I mean, I probably do know how to ride a bike, but I just never have done it.
Okay. Bloodwind's going to teach me this summer. I'm going to dedicate the time.
Can she teach me this summer?
Nope.
Aww.
This is round 3.
0 left before he could teach me.
Let's see. Blue 4 attacking green 4 sectors. Okay, cool. You know what we should do again? Just so I can have an excuse to drink?
What?
6 more rounds of neutral sector.
Oh, yeah.
That was hell. Oh my god.
That was the worst experience of my life. Because it was the Halloween night, and for some reason they just
everything was neutral sector, and I'm like, why?
To be neutral sector.
Why?
Hey, I mean, if you want to drink now, I've got
yeah, right?
off.
Oh my gosh! Wait! My prayers have been answered. Blue Force 2 Crow systems. Put Falcon and Bay on each one.
Oh god.
Oh yes, yes.
Well, I actually, I didn't want to say this just in case you do the thing you did last time, which I actually have to say, there were a lot of people very upset at you.
For what?
Last week. Do you remember when we were joking around and I was like, hey, 500 followers, and then you told everyone to unfollow me? There were a lot of people quite upset at you for that.
Who and why?
Well, you know, you did kind of take, I think it was overall about 12 followers from me. Which, in retrospect, doesn't seem like that much, but you know.
It's a lot to you. I know.
I know. I just, I mean, I was fine. I'd say I was a little bit irked, but you know, I know it wasn't meant harmfully.
Dream, if I wanted to do something harmful to a smaller channel, there are more malicious things I could do, to be honest, but
yeah, I hit 500.
I apologize to you. I'm glad you hit 500. I apologize to your viewers.
That's okay.
And I don't even know, how did that whole joke start? Because I swear you initiated it.
I did. I will admit I initiated it. I was like,
because
hey,
I'm not going to go out and campaign to screw over small channels. We all started somewhere, but...
I was one follower of 500, so I kept making that joke, and then eventually you just...
And eventually I just followed up on it, because that's what we're supposed to do as co-casters. We're supposed to build off of each other. Like,
yeah, but you followed it up in the worst way possible.
You're welcome.
That's, thanks.
Alright, and Blue Forest has a Sogbo. Sorry, I'm still writing up this command. Actually, no, it's Sov. Oh, yeah.
I hit 500, so that's 12 hours stream. I'm gonna do so much drinking.
That's not good. You know, I wish we lived in a world where if people had a problem with me, they'd actually, like, you know, DM me on Discord or, like, talk to me about it. You know?
I don't have a problem.
I know, you don't have the problem. I get you, but I'm not even applying it to your thing specific. I'm just saying in general. Like, the amount of petty shit I've had to deal with over the past 5.5 years. If we just reached out and said, hey, I have a problem with you because of X, Y, Z, because I do that to people too. If I have a genuine problem with someone, it's either one of two things happens. But I always do this. I literally sleep on it. And then the morning of, if I still have a problem with it, I message them. If I don't have a problem with it, I just let it go. That's how it should be, in my opinion, you know?
I tend to take, I take them every day anyway, but I normally will think on it after I've had my anti-anxiety tablets. Because they put you in a lot better position to make, decisions.
Judgment stuff, you know?
Yeah. It makes it so I don't make a decision with my emotions, I make it with my logic.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, there we go. I'm just finishing writing up this command here. I mean, let's be honest, though. That entire round was absolutely scuffed.
What, last round?
No, not last round. The one where we were doing the unfollow thing, and like everyone was getting blown away left and right.
Typically, what tends to happen if something just starts like going absolutely like wrong, I guess. Like if the round isn't playing out like a normal round, it's like we normally tend to just sort of branch off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, studios. I know people hate confrontation. I mean, as growing up, I would always get scared to call to, reserve a table at a restaurant or call to see the hour stuff. Now I literally will always like harass Bloodwayne if she needs to do something. Like, just call them. She's like, no, and then I call them. Or I'll like find them on the internet and I'll make the reservation that way.
No, I typically, because I have my best friend is like a lot more confident. So I will normally just go, hey, can you like do this for me?
Yeah.
You'll be like, why can't you do it yourself? Like, I'm scared.
I don't know. I think it's also human nature, that fight or flight response to just avoid confrontation in general for a lot of it. So it makes sense to me. But I'm going to be honest. I want to say I only grew out of that. I want to say until a few months after I moved in on the house, I was still very skittish about, that type of stuff, simply because I just didn't want to deal with it. But, it's life. We all eventually have to grow up and deal with it, unfortunately. But what can you do, Just part of the game.
Steal people's souls and convert them into pure energy so you can use them.
I should start a cult. You know what? You're right. I should start a cult that worships goats and summons like a goat god. I need to figure out the hidden code in Arma that replaces the player heads with goat heads and other animal heads. I gotta figure that out. So I can start a cult.
You're talking about a cult about goats. I think the Satanists have already taken goats as their like
You're right.
animal.
That's what I should do then. We should become our own branch of
Satanists.
Yeah, why not?
Or take
do it.
over the Satanists, like,
Let's
and then rebrand.
Let's just make an interesting Arma campaign over it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It began with memes. You're right, the Cult of Fluffers. We already have a cult. Damn. All right, we gotta do Cult of Fluffers 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh yeah, Fluffers is the bunny that spoke to me on that one op I went to. Behind the portal.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I miss him.
I bet you do. Satanic cult takes over military video game, right? Ay, ay, ay. Replace everyone's heads with low poly bunny heads. Man,
Replace everyone's heads with low punny.
Man, I gotta ask around and try to find that line of code, just because there's a few funny things I can do with it. But I have to also say my backlog for ops I need to do is so freaking high right now. But then again, I mean, the furries versus Black Templar op I did this week, finally got to do that, but it was pretty damn fun. I was struggling to kill him, though. I made him way too OP, but they told me that was some of the most fun they've had in a long while, especially Moxie with I think it's the Contemplator Dreadnought or something like that. It was just, that thing was a beast. I literally watched him pick furries up and just squish them in his hands. Like, good God. What a match. Wait, so, okay, someone's saying it's how you get anywhere in life. With women, anything. See what you want and ask for it. BRB. I'm gonna go ask Bloodwing for snooze. Wait, no. I would just get dick punched. Anyway, that'd be funny though. If she shows up for NA, I'm literally like on stream just gonna ask for it. Why not? Just go for it.
For what?
Don't worry about it.
I missed a whole part of this conversation.
You zoned out. It's okay.
I did zone out.
But I mean, good God, like, here's the thing, like, in terms of TSB, like, what I want to run right now, the meme ops, I need to do some flood ops, because I've had those assets for over a month right now, but things keep getting pushed off. I have to finish the Emu meme ops. I have to run some SOG ops tied to the new Argentina campaign, which we're running those on Mondays. But I'm also going to use the information I get for that to basically start the Green Hell project up. And those will be my test ops, which I think will be great. But, you know, that's how I can double down on that work.
I need to figure out
there's
another armor.
There's I want to rerun Project 12. Let's see if I got that right. Let me do that real quick. I have a chat command for all the projects I've ever done.
If somebody knows how to put things in armor like model files, please message me.
No, it wasn't. Was it Project 11?
Please.
I think it was Project 11. Yeah, it was Project 11.
My event is now called the Easter Not So Easter event.
Yeah. Am I going to use that underground map for anything? Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a meme op or some type of stalker op on that map as well, but...
Is that the map we played?
Yeah.
That was a good map.
Like, I've already done, I think, 2 or 3 things on it where I was on the ground, and that's already all been posted and whatnot.
I was with you in one of those.
Because I've done all of that, I'm going to be honest, Devour came with you played the Stalker one, right?
Yeah, that was the one.
That one was pretty good.
Invited me.
Like, that one was really good.
It was actually, I actually like this kind of stuff. I think I know some people wouldn't, but I remember when we were all escaping.
Yep.
And I had to blow up the teleport. I went through the teleporter, teleported on top of the map, and there was just a fucking enemy, like, standing next to me. And then if you go back, because I'm sure you've put the VOD up and maybe you've put something else up, you could just hear me screaming.
Yeah, no, I remember that. That was pretty funny.
I was just screaming because I just had no clue, and then I blew it up. And
Falcon poking me saying the 117 after all that it came back and fought, and then he's going to be an 07. I mean, yeah, he went 13 kills in that round, Bay on 5, but
I think the best clip of me I ever have got is I was playing an op with, you know, Sparky's group, you know, all of them. I was doing an op with them, and I was a Pawnee pilot, and I remember I got hit by AA, and it's from Barb's point of view, and you just hear me shout, "I'm getting a lock," and then you hear an explosion. Barb looks up, and it's just me spinning out of control and screaming. It's genuinely one of the funniest clips ever.
I was editing what I did yesterday this morning with a group called Pog, and I think I pulled like 6 highlights out of there, from people's funny reactions to stuff to a pilot getting ejected from an Su-25 and just like his body ragdolling and contorting in some of the weirdest ways, like all this crazy shenanigans that happened. It was pretty good. Oh, I also edited like 10 minutes of me talking about how to assault the village of KOK, KOK. And we tried, and we immediately got blown away, and I made more jokes. It was good. And this is in front of a bunch of Vietnam veterans, by the way.
Oh god.
So if I can make them laugh, I'm just happy to do it.
Oh yeah, no, making the Vietnam vets laugh was always just such a fun thing to do. Also, I was riding in a chopper with Don, I think it was.
Yep.
And I remember we got hit by some AA. And basically, I managed to do a safe landing, and he literally went. The Vietnam pilot went, "Oh yeah, that was a really, really good landing you did right there." I was like, I was like, "Oh my god, this is it. This is the peak. That's the peak of my career."
When the people that do it for a living tell you did a good job, yes, thank you. Oh, that's brilliant. By the way, Falcon just poked me and said he got a crow today, so
nice. He got a fucking crow.
He got a crow system with an M2, but all right.
Oh,
final brief.
I thought you meant a literal crow.
Funny. Anyway, brief time.
No,
give it to me.
I wasn't even kidding. I thought you meant a literal crow.
Yes, anyway. Falcon is a literal crow. Awesome. Read the damn brief.
Okay.
Doesn't read the damn brief.
Caw.
Read the brief.
Malden government asks the US to support them in fighting off an insurgent group, which has already taken over a chunk of territory, including an old military ship graveyard that has been enclosed by 2 bridges. Area of operations: big ship graveyard enclosed by 2 bridges and a small island. Note: don't fall into the hangars and the mission rules. Only 1 squad can start in Sector 1, Safe Zone 3. Blue 4, each safe zone can have at max 2 squads in them. Safe Zone 4, the circular one, is for X-ray only, but doesn't need to be used. All, no hiding underwater and no building on the ships.
All right, before we even break down the roster, I want to see this because this is probably one of the... Oh, yes.
What?
Yes. Oh, this AO is beautiful.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Altis is just the best map ever.
It's Malden, but...
It's Malden. It looked like Altis. Malden is also a very good map, but I still stand by my point, even though I got it extremely wrong. Altis is still one of the best maps ever.
This is a pretty cool AO.
Which one? Is it Sector 1?
Sector 1, yeah.
Oh, that is really cool. Depso made this. God,
but he angled the boats too. Yeah. I mean, he did everything here. And I know the physics of these boats.
These are the boats you can go into, so you can actually go into them.
It's got their own interior as well. It's... Oh, this is gonna be dope.
If you fall in the side bay hangar door, like sort of side bay boat door, you are fucked. You are. Yeah,
you're stuck in there. Yeah. We'll see how many people get stuck, but no, this is pretty nice. All right, we'll have to see how it all plays out. But anyway, game mode is going to be add sector. So 3 sectors on the map. Sector 1 down on the southern side on one of the boats. Sector 2 is the military base on Malden. Sector 3 is it's a little custom base kind of off to its side on the eastern flank.
Yeah, I was.
Interestingly enough, Blue 4, they do have a few different spawn zones to work with here, all across different AO, so Green 4 can't just hunker down one of the areas and then just, box Blue 4 in. Blue 4 looks like they're experimenting and looking at some of their other spawn zones, which is quite nice. Otherwise, looking... I think so. Azariah is looking at all of them and just teleporting between back and forth. But otherwise, looking at the mission brief here, we just did that. Variables here, we got a little over 1,000 meters for render distance, no magnified optics, no NVGs. Custom build points is set to 125, which is default, just the custom rule of you're not allowed to build on the ships. But it makes sense because they don't want to over fortify anything. But these ships, I mean, there's a lot of places to hide, but they're not really easy to hold. And I do like the angles of if they're camping the side hangers here, they can be flanked by, different areas here as well. So a lot of fairness went into this one. The one thing I am worried about, though, is Green 4 trying to hide in the water, but I think there was a custom rule saying they're not allowed to, no hiding underwater. So that is good. One issue, though, is we do have the one speedboat minigun here for Green 4 to patrol with. We'll get to that in a second, but that should help them lock down the waterways at the very least. But you got to remember, Green 4, if they go in the vehicle, not physically on the vehicle, but, in the vehicle itself, as in, driver, gunner, commander sitting in one of the crew seats, they don't count as being in the sector, even if the vehicle is in the sector. So fun fact on that. But regardless, looking over, since we're doing Green 4 first, let's go ahead and look at their uniform. In case I couldn't read, it is the CS 2000s.
I love
Post
this one.
Yugos Lavia I Ensur Gents Rand Omka Mouthful Age.
Age.
What lovely kits. Anyway, this is all their camos here. So basically, Checkity, as more people would commonly know, at least that play Arma. Loadouts are going to be a mix of AKSs and AK-74, so 5.45 base calibers, PKMs, and FN mags. So both are 7.62. One is by 54, the other is by 51. Both are basically medium machine guns. RBR for the light anti-tank. Recon gets an M24. Suppressed shooters either get the choice of a suppressed Mark 14 with 20 rounds of 7.62 by 51 or 30 rounds in M3A1 of 45 ACP. Even tougher choice. The Crew and Aviation get an AKS or an AKS, but they have an extra letter in it. That's tough. Nothing on crew served weapons. Assets-wise, they get 3 transport gases, 2 PKT Vodniks, so it's 2 PKTs, 1 on the front, 1 on the rear. Each gets 6 mags, so 600 rounds total. A single BTR-80. Fun fact, that thing is amphibious as well, so we might see it just swim around the graveyard, which would be pretty funny. But yeah, 10 mags of 500 rounds, so 50 rounds, so 500 rounds of KPTV. And then 250 times 6, so that's 1,500 rounds of 7.62. Speedboat minigun. Didn't get rescripted, so I don't know if the commander turret was either rescripted with something or just emptied out, because I can assure you it does not have that GMG. But it does have 400 rounds of M2 on the rear, and this is the vanilla static. So that thing can auto range as well. It's basically just a sniper rifle, if you really want to put it that way. It's got a long range scope as well, and it can auto range. Now, Blue 4 is going to have some pretty powerful assets to work with there as well. But let's go ahead and break down the roster here. Mountain is commanding Blue 4. Maz is the 2IC, Curie the platoon medic, Fred leading X-Ray, Tymek being the medic, Lolo being the sniper, Despo being the 2IC for X-Ray, Vexen taking the suppressed Mark 14, Olaf going for the 45 ACP, jungle camo, grease gun, which I'm going to be honest, in this terrain, if he sticks to the ships, would actually be a really good choice to have, because it's all going to be CQC. However, if you're firing ship to ship, you might want the Mark 14 instead, even though you might have iron sights, so just for that extra stability of the weapon platform. Otherwise, Alpha HQ looks like is going to be crewing the BTR-70 Vagrant in the lead, with Arcor and Shepard being the vehicle crewman because they have that crewman weapon choice. We've got Machador leading Alpha 1, Sam, Heffel, Reaper, Revanche, Seismo, and Spiky all together. Alpha 2 being led by Steve, with Ace, Twin, Salty, and Mirror together. Norris leading Bravo HQ here with Sholin as the 2IC. I might have missed it.
Oh, no, I think it's my internet just had a shit.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You can always, if you're streaming with OBS, you can check the drop frames count.
Yeah,
if you start getting drop frames.
While it was going, but I don't know. Just died.
Weird. Otherwise, GTTF taking Bravo 1 with K9 leading with Beyond Olivia and Heretic. Circles leading Charlie HQ with 187, another one of the new communities. Talon being the 2IC, looks like a crewman for taking the Vodnik. With Finn leading Charlie 1 with Koswan, Raven, Wilkie, Patriot, Sitter, and Santo all together. Delta has roster leading, so these are for Vega Pirates. Michael and King together, probably as a vehicle crew, or just additional infantry that might have merged with Delta 2, because Michael we see as another leadership position, so I think that's just a team lead with King. And then Flux leading Delta 1, because I don't see that Delta 2. But we got Dylan, Legal Action, Novix Bands, Guy Fieri, and Arma Jesus all together under Delta 1. Looking over at Blue 4 real quick, their uniform, it's going to be modern-day Marine camo made by Maz. So we're going to have M27s, fully automatic M4 platforms with M4A1s as well. M249s for the light machine gun, which, I mean, CQC 249 with that fire rate, reigns supreme in my opinion. The 240 Bravo for the, 240 Golf, the more modern one, for the medium machine gun. Light anti-tank is going to be the M136. Recon gets a choice of M40A5 bolt action sniper rifle in a choice of multiple different camos. Suppress shooters got either the Mark 14 EBR or the SOCOM 16. Both have 20 round 7.62x51 magazines. It's really just the cosmetic choice between the both. And then crew and aviation, either get the MP7 or an M4A1. I'm going to be honest, MP7 would be a great choice for CQC. Otherwise, nothing in the crew serve weapons assets. They get 4 transport trucks, 5 ribs, which I'm going to be honest, I never like to see used because they are so easy to destroy.
No, the first time I've ever seen them used, and it was the greatest time they were ever used, is when they drove them forward and jumped out.
And then jumped out and used them as duds. Yeah, that was months ago, but that was great. And yes, they did make the defending faction shoot at the ribs thinking there were people in them. That was a great bait play. Unfortunately, the rest of the AO kind of fell apart for the attackers, but that was a great call to make. Otherwise, we have 2 M2 Crow systems. Those M2s, again, 400-round magazines. And 3 mags of it, so 1,200 rounds. I mean, these things on open areas, just looking in, they're going to just be mobile sniper positions at that point. And they're going to be more stable than a boat. And they've got more ammo than the damn boat. But otherwise, we got 1.240 Humvee as well. And then we have the SOCOM Vic, which I believe is going to have the Mark 19, which it says it has, that's going to get rescripted to either an M134 or another 50 cal. So it's either 2 or 3 50 cals with 600 rounds, or 2 50 cals and 2 M134 miniguns with 2 mags of 2,000 rounds each. Or they just didn't bother rescripting it and instead they just, cleared the weapon turnout itself, which sometimes they do. Otherwise, looking at the roster here, we have Korvac commanding. Good commander in himself. He's been having some bad luck the other 2 rounds. We've been seeing him drop in the stream after he dies, so hopefully he'll have some better luck here. Miss Spear being the X-Ray lead, Confused Bupper being the medic, Broken being the sniper, Tekik being the 2IC, Bennis taking a suppressed Mark 14 EBR, same with Lavid. Schnuffles has merged all of Alpha together. He's got Falcon and Blam in a Crow system, Falcon being the gunner. We'll see. He was able to rack up 13 kills last round with a 1117, but now he has a stable M2 with 400 round magazines, so we'll see what he is capable of with that platform. Gobik, Tontal, Abusive Uncle Andy, Devo, Major, Doc, Just Chies,
Andy.
Artisan, Lurch, Jack, Mobile X, 2D, and Mackenzie all under Alpha there, again, because they merged both teams with the squad lead. Bravo HQ being led by Azariah, Scandia Recon, Yanni Finn leading Bravo 1 with Iander, Whiplash, Grav, Cindy, and Nemesis. Nafs leading Bravo 2 with Cullis, Malin, Katz, and Dobbs together. Charlie HQ, we got Jonathan leading Omega, Aim at the Stars, and Mackenzie. Charlie 2 being led by Rory with Tackleberry, Wheaton, Banks, Ash, Swola, and Eric. Delta has also all merged together under Delta 1. We see Newton and Pearson leadership positions, but because Mutan's on top, I don't know if it's team leader or squad leader because it's under Delta 1 instead of Delta HQ, and the roster can get funky, but we'll just list everyone out here. It's mostly 1RW members, so Newton, Barrett, Pandero, Blast, Donor, Ant, Rufus, Pierce, Suzuki, Azus, Fons, John, Hunover, Saddam, and Thomas all together. Now, final thoughts on the AO, since we already covered sectors. I mean, those Crow systems... Big open areas, a lot of Overwatch to work with. I really think those Crows are going to be the king of this AO. Especially with these bridges that they can drive up on. They've got some infantry all ready to secure them. These big open areas that the Crows can really lock down on. They've got Zoom, too. I really think Blue 4 utilizing just those 2 Humvees is going to really mess with Green 4. Green 4 is going to have to focus on, for Sector 1, for example, holding the interiors of the boat, because if they stay on the outside, that Crow is going to be able to pick them off easily. I think the boat is a little bit of a trap, because I think a Crow system can outmaneuver a boat, but at the same time, the boat can get into areas that the Crow can't cover. But at the same time, the boat's only going to be useful for hiding and picking off any Blue 4 that come through one of the more open areas. So honestly, take that boat, hide it in the arches back here, and have that 50 cal cover both boats that Blue 4 could use to get on top of. However, this is this third route back here, but I'd be really curious to see if that boat is even utilized. I doubt it, though, since I don't see anyone clamming over to it. Looks like Green 4 is going to just focus on utilizing Papega Pirates. I would argue the best community to use for this type of close combat interior defense on the boat itself, but avoid these open areas that can be seen from the outside, because those Crow systems will pick them apart. But for the rest of the AOs, I mean, Sector 2 is going to mount up with 2 full Vodniks. They're not even going to bother with this sector. I think they're going to redeploy somewhere to cover the harbor. And then Sector 3, we already have one group that's going to go down to that one area. That'll probably be where the first fight is, but we have a few guys holding behind, but some people are already mounting up as well. So I think it's going to be a fight for Sector 1. So we'll just have to see how things go. And you're right, those aren't RHIBs, those are Zodiac boats. RHIBs are bigger and can take more people. What did I call them? What did I screw up? Yeah, it calls them rubber ribs, but you're right, those are technically Zodiacs. The ribs, the one I like to always bring up is the one under the Syndicate faction, where it's a bigger boat. It can carry 8 people because this rib can only carry 5. This is the RHS one. And then the vanilla version can only carry 4. But, yeah.
Going back, actually, it was the same op. It was
Which should be
the
able to carry more, but...
op.
Yep.
The Vara's op. I remember going through the tunnels in those fucking boats.
Yeah, the Zodiacs, it was a pain in the ass, but it was pretty damn cool. It was pretty damn cool.
It didn't help that I landed us and then immediately got shot in the head.
Yeah. All right, so, I mean, the Kroviks are going to... Honestly, though, they've got early pickings. The one thing that scares me, too, is they have access to the hill in Laporte. So they can literally just drive up here and just become mobile snipers and then be at a range where they can't even be engaged by AT. Like, it's...
Nice little bit of desync right there.
Gonna be messy, but... Here we go. Desync looks like it subsided if it was there. Looks like someone did end up taking the boat, Delta HQ, so it's legal action. And you already see Green 4 firing at Blue 4 as they're crossing the bridge.
Oh, Schnuffles just got hit in the leg.
Yep, they're switching to the front gun. It looks like it is some sort of 50 cal. They're firing right on the 240 vehicle. A big smoke charge being done.
Whiplash jump falls into the water.
Yep, they don't even see where they're being fired from. They're just doing this heavy smoke here. And right off the bat, these early engagements, because these forces are really close to each other. Meanwhile, Blue 4 heading up on foot on the far eastern side. Green 4 already deploying a blocking position, and the Vodniks are also coming around. This is mostly Scandia Recon forces, a few more guys jumping into the water. But I don't think they have much to worry about. As long as they keep smoking this bridge, they should be fine. Yanni also jumping in the water. What a beautiful start.
Azariah is dead.
Azariah is... Oh, damn. Squad leader for Bravo HQ taken out. Grav, I think, is trying to work on him, but yeah, no, he got clocked immediately. That is unfortunate.
And Mackenzie's down. He went for it.
He stayed back to Medicum and just got taken out. That is unfortunate. All right, so 2 early licks there. Otherwise, most of that force is going to be able to get across. We're going to start seeing these Crow systems set up, but I am more curious to look at the massive fight we're about to have to the east, right next to this Blue 4 spawn point, as Green 4 have rushed in to take this fortified area, and Blue 4 are trying to bypass it, but now Green 4 is deploying even more forces here. You're going to have this massive CQC. As the Vodnik starts openly suppressing, it took a GL and it got disabled. We have a transport truck that Green 4 used getting destroyed as well.
Oh.
Ooh, Swola just threw a satchel over. Norris, I think, heard it's trying to run back. No, they're going to be close enough, but it was only a charge.
Nielsen.
Wasn't a satchel. Nielsen got knocked out by it. Swola coming up to double tap. Kiri getting caught out by Ruffles. Patriot getting blown away by Geo. Ruffles killing Kiri. Sounds to be a ship graveyard, Wild Fox. That, in my opinion, it's pretty cool. Raven, I think, just clapped the Blue 4 member there. More charges being thrown.
Oh, Rory gets blown up.
Yep.
That might have been a friendly fire.
I know, that was, I think, Banks flanking before the charge actually blew him up based off of the ragdoll, too. Banks might be able to hit Shoal into the rear, but Shoal might have been shot at by Raven there, or Cont's one as a friendly, because that's where the bullet arcs came from. That Vodnik goes up in smoke.
And Raven is down.
I think Green 4 bit off a little more they can chew, because now they're starting to get surrounded. Yep.
Panadero goes down, Blast and
a lot of hits on him.
Hit.
See Talon starting to remount. Newton has breached into the building. He's checking the first story. Olaf is on the first story watching the stairwell. He's got the jungle gun. Both sides sprinting into each other, but he gets blown away by Newton, who also knocks out Talon. Newton heading upstairs. Runs into Finn, takes Finn out. Santo puts some shots, but Newton pulls back. Great plays by Newton right now. Santo now coming downstairs. Talon waking back up. You hear Newton bandaging. Talon might react here. Newton about to get walked up on and eliminated by Talon. Talon immediately taking shots by Ruffles. And Talon goes down to Ruffles. And Blue 4 bypassing some of this Green 4 position. We also see the SOCOM boat firing into the closest AO. You've got the BTR firing down on it. Very risky. But Blue 4 needs to focus on taking this position before they push units past. Otherwise, they might get shot on the rear.
Sorry, they found Scotland Forever button again.
Oh, amazing. Sitter is literally bandaging right now. He has his weapon on his back. Vexen trying to get up. Vexen usually a really good player as well. Trying to get some shots on Pierce. Pierce ran into a bush to obscure himself. Looking at the rest of the map real quick. A lot of Blue Force Cross are going to start sieging into Sector 2. Jaxvic with Mobile X is starting to use the bridges to come around, and Blam and Falcon are just overwatching Sector 1 at the moment. Sector 1, I think, is going to be the final sector to fight for, but Green 4 is so spread apart right now. It's really tough to say how Green 4 is going to win this one, to be honest. It's going to be relied on for Pepega Pirates to score the W.
Oh,
Timek flanking. Great kill on that guy. Despo firing down on John, knocks him out. Some thermite grenades being thrown in. Green 4 down to 5, but, yeah, 6, my bad. They could still do some damage, though. Are cheats allowed? What do you think? What do you think? Despo firing down the fatal funnel here. They caught one of the Blue 4 guys. Smoke grenade being thrown. Fred immediately runs out to shut that door. Fred is doing a great job to hold this out.
You fucking cast the best. You did it.
Did he get killed? He did.
Yeah,
he pushed out, and then Aim of the Stars got the kill on the other guy inside. Still spraying because they can't really see each other in the smoke. It's only Despo still in that building in the back. Pierce, meanwhile, trying to find Timek. Only Vexen is remaining up here.
Oh, that was friendly fire. I think Depso just killed Pierce.
Pierce was Blue 4, though. Despo getting another kill. Yep, so Despo on 3. Vexen trying to fire across the way. Vexen has chalked up to himself.
And Depso
Despo knocked out by Ruffs. Could still wake back up, though, if he's not double set. Ruffs on 3 kills right there.
Tapped.
Ants, I think, saw Vex is starting to fire at him. We got Timek and Mountain over here, and we got the BTR set up.
Oh, they're using the Humvee to... oh, Jack's got 4 kills. They're just annihilating these Pepega Pirates over here, yeah.
Yeah, they're sniping them from the northern
Legal's
side.
down,
I told you, if Pepega was going to go on these open Overwatch positions, they're going to get killed because of the crow systems. It looks like that's exactly what's happening. I see King disconnecting, so yeah. Jack on those 4 kills, but these crows are messy.
Jesus.
Because, I mean, if you zoom into one, actually, no, if you go to first person in the gunner and hit the plus button, you can see how far they can zoom. And then they just hit a button to auto-range the shots, and it's literally just a mobile sniper rifle with a very big caliber.
You'll now hear the complaints of, this is too OP.
Sector 2 being taken because it wasn't defended, so Blue 4 separating the 2 sectors here. Vexen killing someone who was breaching on him. That's his 3rd kill. Yeah, it's point-and-click simulator with the crows. That's why they're so powerful. Vex is pinned
Stars
here,
is
though.
trying-
There's
yeah,
like
Stars
3
is trying to
people
get
looking
shot
up on
on.
him. Yep. Shooting at the other body's head, though. Mountain coming up as well. Timek flanking. I mean, this blue 4 force has been pretty significantly cut down to that green 4 force's defense. A lot more so than I think blue 4 should have been cut down, but because they overcommitted, pushing to the west, and then came back through the open, and quite a few of them got picked off. Now you got Mountain running around back here. He's in the middle of this blue 4 line. And Swola just spotted him. Mountain had a GL loaded and completely misfired it. Vex has taken a fallen friend's gun here. He's trying to knock out Hunover here. Ash, meanwhile, camping the stairwell to this building. Did he just shoot that body?
Conrad
No,
and Ash wants to move up.
Hunover's shooting at the other bodies. Now you got Timek flanking. Hunover turns, and Vex is able to get the kill. Here comes Ash. Vex is dead. Yep. Mag dump by Ash with that M27. Almost gets friendly headshotted by Ant, and then he quickly friendly wiggles.
You still got Timek out here, who's now finally deciding to retreat.
It's
Again,
1v6
Timek
though
had
at the
4
final
kills.
one. Yeah, I mean Green 4 got a lot of kills on that flank. That was 2 full squads that came around. Yeah.
That's commanded.
Now it's just a matter of can blue 4 turn around. AT went right over Falcon's Vic.
No, so Falcon, I think, if I'm not wrong, whoever that Alpha HQ is. Is that, yeah, Falcon just took out the gunner of the BTR.
Yep. Oh, did AT hit it too?
And then an AT hit
That's
it
what I
just
heard.
after.
Yeah. Revenge from last week's FNFN. Yeah, right.
That right. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that
It's
much of
always
a
revenge.
feat, but Falcon took out the gunner from that far.
Gotta remember though, he's got a crow system, and if you go to his first person, hit the plus button, you can see just how far he can zoom with it.
No.
He's only on a kill, but he's definitely trying to maraud and pinpoint hit where Green 4's firing at him from.
Jack's gone up when I imagine that was legal, finally bleeding out.
And he's just gonna suppress that spot. There's someone down there that keeps putting their head out to harass him. It's twins. Where is Green 4's AT? I don't see any.
No? Kabubi.
I don't think Ace notices a lot of his bullets are ricocheting off the side of this little rock here.
Pretty much all of them are. Steve doesn't have any AT. Salty and Mir? Salty and Mir don't. Revar. Okay, so Reapers has a stick, but it's not going to really do much at this range. Dedicated AT
Yeah,
teams.
Falcon just got a second kill.
Ooh, that's Kabubi. No, Steve is probably firing.
He's firing GLs at the Humvee, and he's taking a face full of 50 count right now. And there he is. Body ragdolled. That's Falcon's third kill. How's the other Crow system doing?
GL wasn't actually that bad.
The other one's on 5 kills, so both Crow
Yeah,
systems on 8
was-
kills total so far. I
That
mean,
was
to be
legal
expected.
bleeding out.
So here's the one thing I do have to worry about here, though. Blue 4 is going to send all their forces to go hit Sector 3. They're going to suffer a little bit of attrition damage. Can Green 4 knock out enough Blue 4 here to then turn around and fight what remains of Pepega to take Sector 1?
So what I'm saying is that at this point Falcon I think has got the right idea with the Crow.
Yep.
I don't. That's going to be absolutely useless fighting Pepega pirates because I feel like.
Oh, yeah, no, if
they're not
Pepega
gonna
dig
show
themselves into
themselves.
Sector 1, the Crows aren't going to be able to touch them. It's going to have to be infantry.
You use it.
Yeah. The Crow had to be used for picking off anyone on the outside of the ship, which the other vehicle already did. Got 5 kills doing it. Killed quite a few names that were really good at TQC, like King, for example, under Pepega. And now
So-
Falcon's using the other Crow system,
Yeah,
and they're
Falcon
charging
is
the enemy
with
right
that,
now.
But Reapers just holding it. Reapers could actually take it out here if he finds a good position. And he does!
Yeah.
What a shot. That was
I'm not
dumb
surprised
of
that
Falcon.
happened,
Yeah,
though.
That was dumb.
That was very dumb. Why would you push off on your own?
I think he got very
He got cocky, yeah.
Yeah, he got really cocky because he thought the crows would save him from everything, but... Yeah,
No, the crow, it's meant to be used from range. It's not...
It's still literally just a Humvee.
Yeah, you're not meant to be, like, pushing ahead of everything. It's a system that is superior from range.
This is why Jack has got 5 kills.
So pushing right up, I get why they did that. They pushed up to kill the 2 guys right there to push them, but you don't know where other enemy positions are.
You didn't have to.
Yeah, he could have literally just stood on Overwatch and waited for his support infantry to come up, and as soon as they start taking fire, he can then pull up behind that infantry and just suppress them.
I don't know if that was Blam's or Falcon's decision.
Falcon, he came into my chat and went, I wanted to circle them, not stop.
Oh, that's Blam.
So that was the driver's issue, apparently,
Yeah,
but brilliant.
Oh, here comes Delta One on the boat with that minigun, and Alpha are shooting at their own boat.
Of course they are. That boat hasn't gotten any kills, though. It doesn't have any zoom-in optics. It's literally meant to suppress.
Did you shoot the minigun, man?
Falcon, you coming to DayZ, though? Or are you off for the night? Just out of curiosity. So we might see the other crow system turn around. I think it's still going to try to keep a pincer on the boat itself, but timing-wise, this is going to be a long round because Blue 4, they're taking a little bit of attrition here. It might be a little too much. Losing that crow system might have given Green 4 an opportunity here to bounce back.
It was really, really stupid from Falcon and Blam. I guess Falcon, obviously he wanted something else, but I still think rushing them was just a pretty poor decision. But yeah, stopping is an even poorer decision.
Yeah, because I mean that then gives the enemy the opportunity to start mag dumping your windows, and if they still kill you, then you're screwed, you know?
I just find really funny about this AO is it's a cool AO, but how did all these boats get here?
It's a graveyard.
No, I mean how did they get here?
Graveyard.
How did they get here?
They got towed in after they took missiles.
Side of the area where they would be towed in from. Look on either side of it. There is a bridge.
You lack imagination.
I don't lack imagination.
The bridges were built after the graveyard was made. Don't you read the brief?
Then why would they leave the boats there? Why wouldn't they take them out of the graveyard?
Didn't you get the memo?
No. My immersion been soiled.
It's artificial reefs. Yeah, I like that.
Shut up.
Was it 2 missiles? Yes, it was. It's okay, Despo. I got you. Dream is just being a big dummy. That's okay.
No, I was Despo there. Despo, why? Give me an explanation right now. I don't want artificial reefs. One explanation. My immersion is dying. Don't get me wrong, it's a really cool AO and I love it, but yeah.
Well then. So, I mean, we still have a few Blue 4 guys on the other side of the AO. I mean, these Green 4 guys are slowly getting sandwiched. You got the other side that was on the northern side now following the other squad in. Scandy's pretty much just trying to make a spearhead here.
No fucking way.
But Green 4 is just really spaced out everywhere. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of attrition. But again, if Green 4 can just hold this out for a good chunk of time, there might not be enough time for Blue 4 to turn around and actually get Sector 1.
Got Heffalump here. He's actually blending in pretty well. His backpack might actually be the thing that could look.
Looks like on top of a bush or something, yeah.
Past him.
He's in a little bit of smoke, though. That just went away. It's, like, slowly bleeding over.
I don't think he knows what's going on.
crazy how smoke works, because it's actually just a lot of flat textures based off of your camera perspective that slowly get bigger.
It's really weird.
Yeah. But if you ever see smoke against a tree,
Yeah.
like it really, you start to realize what it is.
And that's why it's so shit against AI.
I'm just curious here when Heffel's gonna make a move. If he makes a move.
I think his brain reset.
By the way, the other Crow vehicle... No, this is the 240 Vic, never mind. The other Crow Vic is coming, though, yeah. So still on 5 kills, but now with that support, Blue 4 might be able to spearhead the rest of the way to the AO, and that could expedite the process. You got Whiplash now aggressively pushing, but he gets blown away by a grenade. You know, I actually don't know if they're using vanilla smoke or ace particle smoke. It could be ace particle smoke, but...
I think it's... Their blast core is activated on the game, and I think they do have vanilla smoke for blast core, so it might be vanilla. Because I think doesn't ace smoke just like break everything?
No, that's splendid smoke.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Quarterback saying, yeah, it's ace modified. All right, cool. Whiplash waking back up. Heffel still hasn't moved. I think Heffel's AFK.
You think?
I don't see any head movement, though.
Maybe
Like,
he's just really
Heffel's just looking
scared.
straight ahead.
He's really scared.
I see.
Oh, I think I just saw him move a little bit.
Very sneaky. Very sneaky.
He's a sneaky boy.
He's watching the beach, man. Nothing's on the beach. He's doing his job. He does blend in quite well, to be honest.
He does.
I think the Humvee's about to spot him, though. No, the Humvee driver didn't notice. It was a rock. So yeah, this round got into some really heavy low intensity, in my opinion. Like, it's just very slow as Blue Force making their maneuvers. Green Force slowly pushing their scattered forces back to hold Terminal 3, but that's what you need to do to buy time for this Terminal 1 through here. Now, we do have 3 people for Blue 4 part of X-Ray. They're going to start trying to breach into Sector 1, but, I mean, it's Flux, Maz, Guy Fieri, Roster, and Novix, and Van. I mean, some of the best in FNF. I could genuinely see this going the next 30 minutes to time on Green 4. Spiky doing her best to hold the ridge, though. Reaper's a little further down. Whiplash moved up. I think he's just holding here until reinforcements come up. Hearing a little bit of movement. Malin's coming on the rear of Whiplash. Heffel still hasn't moved. Blue 4 is doing their best to develop themselves. Crow system on Overwatch, still only on 5 kills.
Ooh, Reapers. Reaper's about to be caught out here. Oh,
Still managing to turn around and get Whiplash, then Malin mows him down with the 240 problem. Whiplash has to be pissed.
Whiplash hit the rock.
That turnaround. Good God, he was that sucks. Hey, Gore, how are you doing? Been a hot second. Hope everything's been okay.
Ooh, Lolo taking out there.
Jack utilizing that Crow system, and it did hit Lolo. There you go. Crows used that range. They're still effective.
Uh-huh. Oh, Lolo woke back up, so that won't be Jack's 6th kill.
Righto, Gore.
Charlie HQ have taken the fucking, I can't remember what vehicle it is.
Oh! Did they notice Heffel? Nope, they're just dismounting people. They're ferrying people up. Oh my gosh.
Charlie HQ took the Vodnik, and they're now rushing.
They're rushing? Oh god.
It's Stars and one other.
AT's come out and gets them both!
Both dead.
And gets them both!
Holy shit.
Oh! Oh!
Jesus Christ.
That was beautiful! Hey, his name is the Ossel, right? Not in my house. Terrible. It's a terrible joke. I love it. Lolo woke back up, which is a surprise because he got shot at with 50 cal. Oh. Alice, do it again. Shoot the boat. Oh, I love it. It's that attrition, man. It's really screwing with Blue 4 here. It's that timing. I think if we get down to 15 minutes, Blue 4's not going to have enough time to go hit Sector 1. Like, you might see the cars just scramble to maneuver people, but... My god, you'll see them all mount up in the freaking SOCOM Vic and drive over there with the damn boat.
You have Tessic down here firing over, just trying to keep their heads down.
They're spraying out the boat again. Yeah, that Mark 19 they rescripted as a 134. That's so cute. It's funny though, because Alice isn't credited with the infantry kills, only with the -1 vehicle kill, even though it was an enemy Vic. Oh, I love it. Commandeered enemy Vic. So Blue 4 is starting to set up this surrounding here. Cats, I think, was just in the BTR with NAFs, checking to see if it was usable. Lolo, I don't see. Did Lolo pull back? Yep, Lolo pulled back north, actually, as the sniper. And you got the 240 Humvee and the Crow Humvee. Oh, did Huffle? Yep, Huffle got found and killed. That's a big ouch. I know, we're all rooting for him to survive.
Just got taken out.
So with these tall hills here, they might be able to look into the Green Force defensive lines, which they have all their guys at the base of the tower here. They're just getting picked off. Another one taken out. That was Cindy on, I believe, her second kill. Yeah, the other two don't know where they're getting shot at from, but they're exposed. Third kill. Yep. If K9 gets taken out, it's over. Swola in between Timek and Seismo. Swola spots Timek running to him, gets the kill. Seismo coming around. Spots Swola and knocks Swola out. Will there be a double tap? Yes, there is. I don't know, 24 minutes remaining. I think Blue 4 has this at this point.
Oh, K9 down. Someone just needs to get into the area now.
Let me guess, that was Cindy. 4 kills. Yep. Not surprised.
Cindy's a new player. I've never seen them before.
I guess Nemesis was getting bored of Yanni's mom. Anyway.
Yanni's mom could never shoot that well.
Seismo firing at the boat is on 2 kills. But they're not from the boat because the boat still only has 3 gunners there with the driver. That's why it's named and then +3. GL's going in, but now it's just wait to see if Eric or Tootie will get into the sector first to take it. And then we're going to see a massive turnaround. No, it's not Tootie Fruity. It's a different Tootie.
It is Tutti Frutti. The real Tutti Frutti.
It is not. It's Tootie Rudy, and it's not Tootie Fruity.
It's Tutti Frutti. The real one is Grace.
It's Tootie Rude, not Tootie Rudy. And there is Tootie capturing that sector. So we still have Seismo down here. There's a few Green 4 guys over to the north, but now we're just going to see a large turnaround. Blue 4 lost to one of their X-Ray members on the boat graveyard.
How?
I don't know.
He's under the sea.
Under the sea.
I think it was shot by Roster. No, who the fuck was he shot by? Novik? Spain?
Ooh, these GLs are landing pretty close. That's, is that Mirror or Salty deploying? It looks like it's, Salty, because Mirror doesn't have the GP25 system. But it looks like they're going to pull back instead. You're seeing these Vics immediately turn around. We need to see Blue 4 mount up. There is a truck right here they could take. Seismo got knocked out by either 2D or I thought I saw someone else in the sector, Eric. Now it's just going to be the turnaround here, so we're going to see probably 5 to 10 minutes of redeploying. Yeah, right, Buzz? But I got picked off early on by both AT and a Crow system. So usually when you have a moment like this, Blue 4 command is probably all falling apart. I mean, Korvax's dead. Died up early, actually, on that sector. Yeah, for a while. And the Mountain also, yeah, both ground commands died in that firefight to the east.
There were a lot of early ground command deaths.
There were a lot of early ground command deaths this EU branch, but now it's just a race to get to Sector 1. You got Tekix swimming for it, which is a bad idea. Because the only way on this boat is the northern side. Granted, Green 4 doesn't have this locked down because if they go on the outskirts, they get picked off by a Crow system. But you literally, I mean, looking inside, you just have Green 4 just sitting here watching the doorways. Okay, I think because the only way in is through this left door. So they're just going to hunker that down. You can also go up high. But I don't think there's any door from the high area down. So I'm trying to think, you could potentially climb over. You could enhance movement, climb over here. Enhance movement, climb up here, and then make it to the bridge by dropping off into here. And attacking the other way to flank around. There's been some gunshots in some of these windows. And then flank around that way. But those are the only two real ways you can attack this boat. And then they got Ban chilling on an Overwatch position. He's the one watching the openings right there. So again, it's just going to be a stall for time. Yep. Blue 4, they're doing their best to reposition themselves. You've got Muir and Malin really close to each other right now.
Look at Donna. Like 1RW, the boat.
And then Cindy and Nafs just slowly breaching around. And the 50 cal. Who got that kill? Saddam.
Wait, the 50 cal actually got a kill?
Yeah, on the boat, they just sniped someone in the bridge.
Jesus.
I don't know who that was. It was either Legal Action or Guy Fury. It was Maz. Oh, shit.
Oh, Heffalump been kicked.
Yeah, well, he died already, so.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that. Rip Heffalump.
Falcon says hi to you, Dream.
Hi, Falcon.
Are there pirates on that boat? There might be. Looking for treasure. Salty's running up north along the coast. Mirror, I think got a kill, actually, but now Blue 4's being blue on blue here. Cindy's taking fire. Mirror taking shots from Navs. Mirror panic firing, but I think there was someone that was up by Mirror, and I don't see him anymore, so I think Mirror got the kill. Bit of a yawn there. Tekix still swimming for it, but we just have some skirmishing as some of Blue 4's Scandy slowed down.
Who the fuck is Tessa gonna get on the boat?
I don't know. He's gonna have to use the ladders on the northern side. Mirror taking some more shots. Salty firing from his position onto Nass. Cindy getting some more shots on Mirror.
They've dismounted the boat.
Cindy getting some more good shots here as Mira tries to get the headshot, but all of Mira's shots went over and Cindy gets the double tap. I think that's 5 kills for Cindy. Nice. So now we need to see the remnants of Scandy here just mount up in the Crow Humvee and get away. Salty's going to be left on the rear here. I think the vehicles were taken, including that transport gas. We also have Lolo, who started running back into this AO, but now Blue Force starting to begin a mass exodus of forces on these ships to get to the graveyard. But again, it's going to be a long run through quite a few different ships, and some of these ships are partially in the water. So they are going to have to swim through some components as well. Whew. You got a small group up ahead here. Looks like Blue Force is going to swim the rest of it. Oh man, they're waiting.
I hate these kind of
Still
runs.
on Overwatch. Yeah. Tekka hugging under the boat. They're cool, but there is a lot of maneuvering that has to be done, unfortunately. What's he shooting at? Oh, no problem, Devour. I didn't even realize you canceled. My bad. Ooh, sorry, I'm getting hit with a wave of fatigue. Just waiting for this all to play out. So I'll have some coffee before NA. And some dinner. So Salty looks like has been pursuing and is keeping Cindy and Nafs pinned with GL fire. Also keeping the rest of these Scandy players pinned. 15 minutes to go. Blue 4 just needs to figure out how to assault this AO, essentially. Yeah, Blue Force had to swim over to this side. I think from here they're supposed to enhance movement up to their right over this little scaffolding here and then climb up here and then cross. But I think they're just going to swim to that boat instead. Slow round. Donner kill, yeah. Welcome to FNF. It does happen a lot more often than
Tessic's
anyone
going to try
says.
to climb up the side. That's not going to work.
Devour, I haven't had the chance to. I've been busy. This started 3.5 hours ago. Oh, I love how Blue Force also tried to run up the side, and some of them are now getting like stuck across. Schnuffles made it up here. How did Schnuffles do it?
God's work.
See, I'm worried though, because he's gonna get to the other boat and immediately get sniped by Bay in the back of the head. Calling it now.
You got Bay. You've got Novix.
Novik's ready to open that door and also start firing. It's Wipeout. I'm literally watching Wipeout right now as they try to climb up an obstacle.
Green 4 might win this solely based on the fact that Blue 4 are really struggling right now. Schnuffles, stop standing still. Schnuffles.
Forced to jump in the water. Bay, you dirty little camper, you.
It's not camping, it's defending. Oh, they're all in the fucking boats, like inner, like areas, and they have quickly realized that it's halfway underwater.
Tekka going for the ladder.
This could be Novix.
Andy now trying to suppress random areas here to try to figure out where Blue 4 is.
Here goes Misfear. Schnuffles fell over. Schnuffles fell over. What the hell?
I don't know what happened to Schnuffles there.
He's sleeping in the water. Bay needs to tell Novix to open his door.
Oh, you got Lolo as a sniper.
Oh my fucking
Up on a
God.
hill here too.
What? Schnuffles is now down.
Yep.
He's now back up. Tessic goes roof.
They're going high.
Just to go through the door.
Misfear getting shot at by
finally opens
Novix.
the door.
And then he immediately shuts it. Shuffles woke back up. More Blue 4 slowly trickling in. 11 minutes remaining.
One of the rules in the game was that you're not allowed to hide underwater, so you know.
I don't think anyone is right now, though.
Look at Saddam. But to be fair, Saddam's just kind of drowning.
I think Saddam is just drowning, yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
found Lolo. There's just this random A2 guy back here.
Bay picks off Tekik.
Nice. You still just got Salty back here running.
Blue 4 taking the boat. Yeah, I think they just drove away from Salty. Yep.
Shuffles is down again, and there he goes. Oh, no, he managed to catch himself on the boat.
Excellent.
Oh, look at Novix.
It's a cool round, but it's just so
Look at
slow
Novix.
on the maneuvering. Novix going on the high ground here. Like, I give it to Green 4 for this good ingenuity, but it's just
Gonna
drawing out the map, you know, the round.
Just flipping through, and they're trying to shoot him.
Now you got Blue 4 trying to move in. There's just some suppression going on.
Ace has
Man.
just clipped through. Ace has just clipped through. Oh, poor
Amazing.
Aces. Now Misfear is down. His legs are sticking through. Here comes Venus. Tries to
That's
pop
a grenade
nade.
throw.
That's a really nice nade, and they get to cover. No one's pushing the nade.
I think
And
because
Venus is
Bennis was
now in the
blocking the
way.
door because he was unconscious, and you still have physics when you're unconscious.
This is Green Force. I'm saying it right now. This
Yeah.
is Green Force. Novix and Bay in just perfect positions. You have Lolo on the hill just sniping.
This is just a meat grinder, man.
Yeah.
Lolo's
Novix
previous
firing
position getting
down.
shot at, so he's run down.
Novix trying to hit abusive uncle. Wheaton decides
Wheaton gets
to
a kill.
run in. Yeah, he runs in, took out. Roster decides to run back closer to.
Right as Wheaton pushed to start shooting.
Yeah, this is actually just really good for Roster and Guy Fieri.
This is a nice fatal funnel. Wheaton, I think, is going to wait for backup. He should go back and open the large door for the rest of his forces to come in.
I think that's exactly what he's doing. Oh, no. I don't think I can find the button.
I think they're looking for it. I think, though, if we have Blue 4 and Green 4 sector, it's going to go to overtime. Bay picking off more people.
How many kills has he got now?
4 so far.
Sheesh, how many has Novix got?
Novix on 3.
Bro, how are you yawning? It's almost like 7 PM. You make me yawn. Oh, Jack. Yeah,
Do we have a moderator on? Because if we go to
crows.
overtime, I'm literally just going to get up and go make coffee.
I wonder
Because
where
this is
it
going
is.
to
I
be
wonder
a
if
very slow
Lolo can
round.
find it. Oh, Oh, look at Naps. How did you get it on there? Oh yeah, okay, no, this is quite easy.
Wheaton slowly pushing. Wheaton going to a side room instead.
Wheaton could go up. No, he can't. That'd be really cool if they could go up.
Bay getting a knockoff on Doc. So Blue 4's first attack wave has been pretty much cut down. It's up to Wheaton and Tantal to get the last 2 kills on roster and Guy Fieri here. As the rest of Blue 4 struggling to get over here. Cindy.
Wheaton firing.
Might find the way up.
Oh my god, this might be it. Because Wheaton's just chugging it. The pistol.
Trades with Guy Fieri and gets double tapped.
Just roster left. That was really good from Wheaton. But they have 6 minutes, well, 5 minutes and 16 seconds.
So here's the deal. I think this fallen boat over here that Blue Force trying to desperately use to get onto the final sector boat, I don't think that should have been in the water. That should have been a direct route on. Or the other boat that's going in the water should have bridged to get onto the other side of this one boat, because this is just creating a massive fatal funnel for Green 4 to exploit by other little corners here. And that's what's slowing this round down. If Blue 4 had a second direct route in, maybe like, you know, to the side of this one thing. You're seeing HE rounds getting launched in these areas too.
Chess makes it in.
If there was more than one way into this sector's boat, I think it would have been more fair. Like the one Novix is in, for example. I think that would have been a better sector to have. But this one, it's just too...
found the greatest position for this situation.
Yeah.
Imagine if this was if he had like imagine if he had like a PKP or something with a higher optic. Or if Novix had a PKP.
Bay's just going to pick off anyone that comes up there. Novix is going to pick off the others because they're just going to hold this down and just slowly bleed the rest of Blue 4 players down. Yeah, they could 2v1 roster here, but I mean, they're from a new community here. I'd love to see them do it, but they're fighting, you know, a Papega pirate guy, and he's a vet here. Yeah, and Korvac's also pointing out you also need to enhance movement this bridge. I mean, just looking at it, I mean, there's 2 bodies right here of people trying to enhance movement because it literally stops them.
I think one thing in PvP
is that the 5th kill on Bay?
that it like should be, and this isn't anything against Depso. This is a gray area, but I think there's one thing in PvP.
Yeah, right, Depso. I'm glad you're taking notes on this.
To get to a position of significance,
you know,
you shouldn't need to ever enhance movement. You should only ever have to enhance movement to get to like a different, like, you know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh god, look at Novix. Look at Novix.
Because creating something where you have to enhance movement over is just going to create a bottleneck for someone who really knows this game, like Bay, for example, then. Amazing.
This will literally be it. Nade goes
Great
in.
grenade throw on roster. He's going high. That's going to hurt him. But I think he just got away.
Time to shoot in the body. Here comes Novix.
No.
Oh, that's it.
No.
That's it. Oh no, here comes Iander.
The hell's Iander gonna do?
Yeah. What the hell's Iander gonna do? Iander's gonna do an Iander.
HE, he's ranging the shot.
He knows exactly where he's shooting from. Iander's going to do a fucking Iander. Yeah,
Iander, please.
He sees him.
Iander. Iander.
There it is. He's got the sight.
Iander.
Oh! What is Iander gonna do?
Do it again.
What is Iander gonna do?
Do it again.
You said. Does he have time to do it again?
Just do it again.
I can imagine that from Bay's point of view. It must have been terrifying.
Bay's up though. Iander needs to do it again, but Bay's probably gonna pull back to Bandit. It's gonna let Iander and Cindy get into this AO. They're starting to sprint in. Novix is right there. Iander's pulling the gun out.
Novix is going to hear him. Yeah, he hears him. Doesn't check his corner. But
Iander.
No.
Iander, Cindy. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's going to come up behind them later. He's going to shut the door and go, you guys are stuck in here with me. There goes Cindy taking hits. No way. Iander ascends as the AT Angel.
What did you say? What did you say about
1 minute, 15 seconds remaining. Artisan's also in here.
What did you say? What's Eander going to do? Eander's going to do what an Eander does.
Ay. Ash is also under the building right now. We just heard explosives go off.
Ross has closed the door.
Ross just trying to stall for time. We got 1 minute remaining.
Seconds, but it will go to extra time.
Roster quickly reloading a GL. He's got a few weapons to choose from here.
Artisan's got the fucking FN.
Dobbs is also in here. Oh, God. Artisan, get him. There's the headshot!
There it is. Artisan just got hit head on by a GL. And like tanked
and did not. Well, I mean, FNF nerfs explosive damage. Oh my God! Down to the last damn minute, Bay got knocked out again.
That was Eander. That was all Eander just there.
What a carry!
Eander shot a man with an RPG, ascended to the heavens, and then just did everything.
All right, we'll be back in a little over an hour for FNFNA, and then DayZ after. See you guys then.